What it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive. And we back at it with another Houston Rockets exclusive video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well, man. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep grinding, man. Salute everybody. General salute. What's happening? What the business is? What's good, man? What's good? What's good, babe? See, I know what we here for. We here for the Rockets, right? We here for the Rockets, man. What up, Tyler Brown? What up? What up, Old Head Podcast? What up, Nathan Drake? What up, J.R. Bennett? What up, House? What up, Drake? Andrew Gutierrez, what it do? What up, Yasmin? What's good? What's good? What's good? Donovan Black, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's good, man? Here to feed the streets, you know what I'm saying, with this Rockets content. Been seeing a few things as far as what's going down in the community. I'm talking about the Rockets community, you know. But first and foremost, shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to, if you want to donate to the channel, hit that PayPal. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Hit that Cash App. It's scrolling as well. And just give me a like, man. Just give me a like. We good. We good. Subscribe to the channel as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But hey, man, say man, Houston Rockets. You see the title? You see the title? Hey man, we way past 20 games though, right? Way past 20 games, man. Houston Rockets soaring past early expectations. You know what I'm saying? As far as early season success, not too many people thought the Rockets was going to be in the position that they are at right now. And I'm talking about a top three, top five team in the NBA overall. So being a top five defense, the offense, man, we're gonna break down that too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break down the offense too. So y'all stand by. Y'all stand by. But the offense is not there yet. I believe it can get better. Guys need to make shots, whoop the woo. But as far as the overall success, early success for the Houston Rockets, man, nobody expected this. Nobody expected this over here on this channel. If you come across this channel at this timestamp, you know, I made a bet about 50 wins. We could be a 50-win team. We could take the leap like OKC and Minnesota took a leap just like they did when they was in the play-in, winning 42 games, 40 games before they made the playoff leap. So that's what I stand with the Houston Rockets. I really believe that they can, go excel as far as a, young group, young team. We have the veterans that we have, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams now. You have Jeff Green, guys like that can really, guide these young guys in the right direction and to be true professionals of this game, man. And if y'all can hear me, press one, too. Press one in the chat if y'all can hear me, y'all. If I'm too loud, too low, let me know. Let me know, fam. Let me know if I'm too loud, too low. Let me know. What up, Reggie? I see you. Space Age, I see you in the building. But back to the Houston Rockets, man. And last night's win, you know what I'm saying, it was an easy win. And I think it was an easy win. Something that we shouldn't have lost. If we would have lost, all right, Miss Kiki, we good. Bet that. It was a game that we shouldn't have lost. So the Rockets sitting at 18-9 right now in the NBA. One of the hottest teams in the league. Houston Rockets one of the hottest teams in the league. And nobody expected this. Not too many expected this. I know certain guys people don't rock with, want to be traded and everything like that. We need to stand tight, stand pat, and let these dudes really, excel. But I hear some things about the De'Aaron Fox things, and Lord and behold, I wonder where that came from. De'Aaron Fox, huh? Everybody talking about De'Aaron Fox from the Jeff Teague podcast. You know what I'm saying? I came across Jeff Teague podcast. They talking about De'Aaron Fox to Houston and trade scenarios and like, bro, just open up the channel, bro. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with my name over here. Stop playing with my name over here, bro. I know what time it is. What up, Chad? What up, Vic? What up, everybody? Javier, what's good? Y'all get them likes up, man. We got 16 likes. I ain't seen the like button since y'all pulled up. Come on, man. I'm watching everything, man. We need some likes. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. But yeah, yesterday's game was a must. I wouldn't say a must win. It was a guaranteed win. But the things I'm looking at going forward is the offense, right? Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka's offense. Is Ime Udoka's offense our downfall? And I don't necessarily agree that Ime Udoka's offense is the downfall. I've been saying it from the get-go. You can come up here and reiterate anything I said. The offense isn't what it is. And the main reason is guys ain't making shots. Guys are not making shots. I guarantee you they getting the same amount of looks, same amount of shots, same amount of atmosphere as far as the offense, but they're not knocking down the shots. And that's not the coaching. That's not nothing like that. But when you talk about the coaching, it's giving guys the shots. You know what I'm saying? People buying in. Who's the point guard? Fred VanVleet. There's no way in hell Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green should be shooting under 40% from the field and the floor. Somebody needs to be the scorer. Somebody needs to be the operator. Somebody needs to be the facilitator, the general. Get guys into offensive flows. And that's supposed to be Fred VanVleet this year. I'm not talking about last year or nothing like that. Getting his feet wet with the offense and the team. This is the year where Ime Udoka and Fred VanVleet should come and say, hey, man, I need you to be more of a point guard. I need you to be this. When Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green is not having a good backcourt shooting night, it looks ugly. It looks ugly, horrendous. There's no offense being predicated. We try to buy ourselves out with LP. And you know, you hear the trade rumors. Should we make this trade for certain players? Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, right? And I'm like, no, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't just pull the plug on these guys like that because it looks ugly right now. You weirdos think like that, but that ain't the solution. That ain't the solution. If y'all don't know, Ime Udoka did come from the Greg Popovich tree. So that being said, he's gonna make these guys figure it out. Figure it out as a team. Figure it out as a offense. Right? Right? So when it comes back to Jalen Green and Al Pacino, Ime Udoka needs to figure out how to get these two guys working at the highest level, working at, you know, a level where we're a real threat. Because when you see this, bro, we only, what, 3.5 games back from the first seed with no all-stars, with the offense looking like shit. OKC 21-5, Grizzlies 19-5, Rockets right there 18-9. And our 3-point percentages, our whole offense ain't even hit its mark. We're not even at our peak yet. We're not at our peak. We're not even at our peak. So when you see this going forward, when you see this coming to fruition, like I said, Jalen Green, Al Pacino is gonna figure it out. It's not too late for this offense to really, you know, formulate to being a pristine offense. The defense is there. And I think that's Ime Udoka's whole mentality is defense, right? Defense is the main priority of the game. So when it comes back to Jalen Green and Al Pacino and Ime Udoka needs to figure it out how to get these guys on the right level. Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Press 1. Press 1. God damn, hold on. So yeah, like I was saying, man, pay attention to whatever's going on, man. Pay attention to whatever's going on. Look at LP, man. Look at LP. Look at his impact. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me now? Bet that. Bet. So yeah, look at LP's you know what I'm saying? Look at the LP effect. 175% daily visitors to the NBA in Turkey this season, man. More views of the Rockets games on League Pass in Turkey. Increases in subs to the NBA League Pass in Turkey this season. Number 3, Turkey has the third. They have the third most followers of the NBA on Twitter or X, behind only the U.S. and the Philippines. Number 3, Turkey generated the third most voters globally during the All-Star campaign, comprising 18% of total voters. So let's get LP into that All-Star, man. Let's get happy to the All-Star. You know they tuning in. Like I said, the Rockets are one of the hottest teams in the league, young teams in the league. I don't give a damn about no NBA viewership because I don't give a damn about the whole NBA in totality. I don't care about the Milwaukee fan base. I don't care about the Clipper fan base, Phoenix fan base, the Lakers fan base, or Dallas fan base. I don't give a damn. What I do is give a damn about the Rockets. And that's what we're doing, showing that we are a well-rounded team, a young team. I just don't understand how you motherfuckers don't see this shit. Y'all run around here and want us to make moves and want us to trade these guys and get rid of them and for false characters, old players, even these young players. You want to get rid of them for another young player? Like stop it. They're not even doing well in the team that they at right now. So all this trading the young core and shit like that, like stop it, bro. Now, if we do make a trade from this tweet right here, Evans say the Rockets are a team to monitor as a buyer on the trade market, utilizing expired contracts. Houston possesses over $40 million in expired contracts, which makes them very flexible to make an impact move without sacrificing valuable assets. Now, check me out. The Rockets have this much money, $40 million in expiring contracts. Expiring contracts, not contracts that's going forward. So if the Rockets can make a move, make a plug where we can get somebody here and not really give up these young guys, we still winning. We still winning at the end of the day. Put into the fact that the Rockets don't have a top offense, top 10 defense though. You know what I'm saying? So if we just get better in that aspect, we have all this cap, we have all this expiring deals. Teams might want to work out with that scenario as far as like contracts coming off the books, and we don't have to touch our starting lineup. We don't have to touch more in off the bench. You get what I'm saying? So with this being said, bro, the Rockets are in a position to make a good move without touching anything. You don't need a star player for the politics to really, bust a move like that. You really don't need it. You just need somebody that you can just implement into this lineup, and if that's what works for Ime Udoka and the team going forward, that's what you need. You have contracts like, even though I rock with Aaron Holiday, he's an expiring deal. You have Jot Landale, who I think people might want to bring in. He's an expired contract. Jayshawn Tate, who I see as a Rockets lifer, but anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? He can be gone as far as trading. You have a Steven Adams contract, Jeff Green. But when it comes back to Jeff Green and Steven Adams, I don't necessarily believe that the Rockets are willing to give them up in a trade or anything like that. But if it's a significant piece, a young core, we talking Cam Whitmore. But no, I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because the fact that we don't know who the Rockets want to get. If this is the case, the $40 million expired contract, we don't know who the Rockets really want to touch out and go out and reach and bring in as far as the $40 million expiring contract deal. But what I was saying as far as a contract and a trade is like the De'Aaron Fox deal. You know what I'm saying? The De'Aaron Fox scenario where you might have to give up Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet, maybe a Cam Whitmore, maybe. Would you give up a Reed Shepherd? Would you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? De'Aaron Fox. He's 26 years old, just started his prime. So, you know what I'm saying? He fits the timeline. But for me, I'm not ready to put a plug on the Fred VanVleet just yet because he still has the, the all-star, not all-star, the playoff experience. He has the championship pedigree, right? You know what I'm saying? We can't say just because Fred is having a down season, he's not the guy that really, one of those guys that transitioned and transformed our team at the point guard. He wouldn't have LP looking like LP last year. You know, when LP went down, he you know, since still being a leader for the Rockets when Jalen Green stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Brooke too. You know, you got guys like Armin Thompson, Tyree Eason coming back in action this year. Armin Thompson in year 2 playing hellified defense. He considered himself as the best defender in the league. So do you want to give up these guys right now when we haven't even seen what we capable of in a playoff? Like I I I, I could wait till the offseason. I could wait till the offseason. I'm not in no rush for uh a high caliber Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant right now. I'm not, a sucker for them dudes right now. Because we building something special with a group that we have. All we just asking for is these guys to make open shots, stay playing defense. And everybody was crying about the Rockets. Oh, they don't play defense. They're a G League team. You know, I understand that everybody's not going to be here forever. I understand that, but at the same time, bro, you don't just get rid of them and pull the plug on these dudes real quick. Everybody was ready to get rid of Jabbar. Everybody was ready to get rid of Jabbar. I got y'all on tape. And I told y'all, man, y'all tripping. Wait on it, bro. It's too early in the season. He's shooting 25% and whoop the whoop. Now all of a sudden, this dude is the best three-point shooter on the team, along with Aaron Holiday. Close to 40% from the field. Right? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we can't just be in a rush and be impatient about these dudes because they not meeting our expectations right now. But I tell you this, the goddamn Rockets. Nobody thought they'll be right there, right where they at right now. Nobody. Tell me I'm a lie. Mike Brown say he admitted. Hey, Mike. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. At least you manned up and admitted it. A lot of people ain't going to admit it. But it ain't even about that, bro. We all right and wrong at the end of the day. All I'm saying is the Rockets are better than what most people think. And, I can understand where if we want to make a trade or put a plug on certain players that it might make sense. But for the long haul, for the game plan that Raphael Stone, Tim Petit, and Ime Udoka have, I just believe that they should rock with it their way and keep it pushing. Mr. Mars, what's good, Mars?
What up, Green? How you doing, big dog?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
That's good, man. Good to hear, man. Well, I mean, I was one of them, who doubted this team. So I think I came on a few streams ago and said I was wrong, right? I mean,
yeah. You admitted to that already.
Yeah, I was wrong. So we right there with OKC and Memphis. I do think Memphis has been surprisingly good as well. But that defense, bro, is stingy, stifling of the Rockets. I think for me, that's been the biggest surprise to me. I knew they were good defensively, but not this good. You know what I'm saying? Not this good. And, obviously their shooting can be a lot better, and it will be. It'll get better, hopefully. But one thing that they can rely on that travels at home and on the road is that defense. And so I think they're going to be just fine, And so, I mean, I think expectations wasn't 18-9. I think a lot of you guys had them, maybe hovering, maybe a few games over 500, but to be 9 games over 500, beat some of the team that they beat, even in their losses, like to the Bucks, that's a 1-point loss. OKC, they're right there. So it's not like they're losing to the good teams, by a wide margin. Like they're competing. And so, Fred hasn't shot it well, Jalen hasn't shot it well, but that speaks to how good the team is because they're still winning games. You know what I'm saying? And so they're relying on their defense. Ime got these boys playing great defense. He's coaching them well. Now for me, it's been night and day compared to last season to this season. But 1 year extra, more experience. I think Ime knows what to expect with certain guys, and the biggest thing is the players know how to react to him. And so you're getting a much better product on the floor. We haven't really had any major injuries up until this point. And so I think as of right now, we should be pleased, man. And last point, I just wish the national media, would talk about us more. because there's times where, the national media, Green, they don't talk about us like they should, bro. They still talking about playing teams like Phoenix, Lakers, Team Denver, but I don't think the Rockets are getting their just due on national TV yet. And so, so that's my only gripe. But other than that, bro, I'm beyond
You
satisfied,
you
bro.
you know what they market is set up to
Of
promote.
course, yeah,
You know what
absolutely,
they
man,
market is set up to
absolutely.
promote. But I agree with you that we should be shown more and we should be getting more credit than uh than we get now because the defense that we're playing, got teams like Memphis, OKC, us, we top five in defense, bro, and they don't give defense no credit at all. And that's just one factor of it. The marketing for the NBA is another. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is with ESPN and all those guys. But Mars, um, what do you see that the Rockets need to get better at as far as other than making shots? Should we be in that transition of making a move as far as like trades and stuff like that? And if we do make a trade, what is your perspective on trades and what do the Rockets need?
Well, it's tough because obviously, I think the shooting aspect is what we need, you know. But if you make a trade, I would be concerned about what's going out and what's coming in. See, everybody don't want to play defense, right? And so, even though we're not the best shooting team, we're still 18-9, and as long as the Rockets can make timely shots, right? It's not how many shots you make; it's when you make them. And so if we can just live and die by that and deal with the results, then maybe that's the best path going forward. I'm not sure shaking up the roster right now or bringing somebody in or changing up what we got going on is the best thing because they're rolling. And so, yeah, shooting, it's a make or miss league, right? Maybe Jillian's just off to a bad start. Fred has always been somewhat of a low percentage shooter, but he does make big shots and he takes them. He's unafraid to take shots. Now, obviously, they need to try to implement. I'm not sure if they will, but find a way to get Reed Shepard some more minutes. But that's going to take time as well. And so the shooting will come. And so honestly, I say no trades, bro. Don't mess this up. Like
No
stay
trades.
packed, stay consistent, stay patient. OKC didn't get to where they got to, last year by just, what I'm saying, being impatient. Now they brought in Caruso and they brought in, Hornerstein. But I think the
They,
Rockets are
they,
ready
they,
for
they
that.
didn't trade no shade. They didn't trade no check
Exactly.
like
Yes,
Minnesota
exactly.
did and fucked up their whole little scheme of things. Like you don't do
That's a
that.
great point. Yeah,
You
that's
don't
a
do
great
that. OKC just made small trades. You know what I'm saying?
small
Or
trade.
veteran
Yeah.
trades.
So, don't trade nobody that is in our rotation consistently, So, and listen, you have to give up something to get something. And so, if you want shooting, a knockdown 3 point, whoever that guy is, what I'm saying, they're going to ask for a Tari, right? They may ask for, a Amin Thompson. Not that we would give them up, but come on, listen, stay packed, stay patient, right? If you don't win or make a deep run this year, that's okay, but you're progressing. And I think the Rockets have, surpassed expectation. And let's be honest here too. Like I think they've skipped some steps moving forward. Like usually, like you make the postseason, you lose. But I could see this team getting to a conference final, second round, not
The
just the first
Rockets
round
this year.
playing.
You
Yeah,
talking
this
about?
year. Yes,
Okay.
this year. Second round of conference finals should be our
Yeah.
measuring stick because I don't think they're championship ready just yet. I'm just being honest.
No,
They're not.
yeah, I don't believe it as
But
well. I
a
said
second
them out.
round,
I said that, yeah,
yeah,
first round, second
a
round.
second round berth green or conference finals, I'm cool with
Mhm.
that. And then maybe next year we can revisit pieces. But and listen, and just real quick, I would rather do a trade or bring somebody in the offseason, bro, where we got a full training camp. Email has a full deck of cards to kind of implement guys in. It's hard to do that during the season when a team is rolling. And so, it's not like we're 9-18. We're 18-9, and the shooting should come. It will come. And so, I say, stay patient, stay packed, and let's just see what happens.
Already. Hey, stay right there, Mr. Mars. Salute to you. Hey, John Q, Reggie, 3D. What up, Red? What you got, bro? Salute.
Hey, what's up, Greenleaf? What's up,
What's up with
everybody?
it?
Um, I for the most part agree with everything Mr. Mass said and everything you said in your monologue starting the stream. Um, First option would be not to trade anybody, but that's up to Raphael Stone. And I have a feeling we haven't made any trades because Ime didn't want to make any trades. But if Raphael Stone and Tillman they decide to make some deals, which where there's smoke, there's fire. Um, I would prefer not to bring in a big name like De'Aaron Fox. I know that's a popular decision amongst the fans. He's from the city. You know what I'm saying? He's from Cyprus. He's a big name. He's better than what we have on the roster right now, but I don't think he necessarily fits because he does everything that Fred does, but just a little bit better, right? And he's a little bit less of a shooter than Fred is, but he shoots like 30% from 3-point range or something. But he's really good at the second and first level of scoring the basketball. But that's not what we need. We need shooting, and we need like better passing from the guard position. We don't need another Fred that's faster and can score more points. That's not what we need. So, and plus we're losing leadership if we bring him in, and that puts more pressure on Dylan. And yeah, so we keep Fred. And if we did trade somebody, I would trade Cam Whitmore because I want to see Cam Whitmore play. And for some reason, I don't know what's going on with that, with him, Ime, and him not being able to play. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's such an incredible talent. He
Reed
needs to
Shepard.
be.
Reed Shepard, Red.
No, I'm saying Cam Whitmore. I know Reed Shepard.
I'm saying that's why.
Yeah, and it's like it's unfortunate because I think Cam Whitmore right now is better than Reed Shepard. You know, and I like Reed Shepard. He's cool, but Cam is better. Like, yeah, he be chucking and shit, but you know, this the NBA's 2024. Who don't be chucking, right? And I feel like if we did make a trade, we should trade Cam to set him free, bro. Like, I'm not with that. You know, some organizations, they be hoarding players and putting them in the G League and keeping them on the end of the bench. So this player, let him go, bro. Like, we obviously stacked. We not using him, and it's just not gonna work, bro. Like, and I feel like if we did make a deal with like Sacramento or something, I like Keegan Murray, bro. Like, that's a guy. If you had to make a deal, you want to package Tari and Cam Whitmore and maybe like another player, get back Keegan Murray and like some scrub at the end of their bench. I like that, bro. He a big.
So Red, you would do a straight up swap for like, I mean, it don't take that much to get Keegan Murray. So I feel like you can get Keegan Murray for Tyrese right now.
Hell
but
yeah, I do that, and I love Tari.
You giving up a defense though, Red.
But what we get, bro?
You get shooting, but the defense,
Keegan a bucket, dog. That motherfucker a bucket, bro. Like, and I get it, bro. But we got so much other defense, bro. Like, and that's why I say I'd rather give up Cam, because then we can keep Tari. But they're not gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? You'd be a fool to go for that. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, you seen how we look against. I mean, yeah, against New Orleans, cool. They decimated. They probably about to tank and rebuild. You know, they about to probably gut their whole roster to trade deadline. So, you know, who cares, right? We did what we supposed to do. We took care of business, right? Jalen showed up. Dylan was going off. But against the good teams, bro, that OKC, that fourth quarter, you play all defense you want, but you can't throw a rock in the ocean when in less than 6 minutes and crunch time, bro. Like, I'm not saying we should do that, but if they in trade talks with Sacramento in particular, I don't see why we can't give up to get like a Malik Monk or Keegan Murray or something like that. That wouldn't really mess up the structure of the team. We would get a little bit better shooting and floor spacing. That's all I'm saying. But I agree with Mr. Masto. We should keep the team intact. But if we were to trade a player, I think we should trade Cam, because I feel like, not because we should do it because we should set him free, bro. I know that's like, we stun his growth, bro. He clearly ready for the NBA, and we shelving him, bro. And Ime has given us no reason why. And I get it. You said Reed Shepard, but the organization doing him dirty, bro. And maybe there's something going on behind the scenes we don't know. But until we find out what that is,
I mean, it could. I wasn't necessarily dirty. I understand, you know, when you say that, because they keep shipping them to the G League and they're not giving them enough playing time when his number is called back to the NBA action. So I get what you're saying from the angle, but I just think it's Reed Shepard, bro. They trying to, you know, we ain't finna let this dude get away with this number 3 pick, bro. Throw him out there, bro. Like everybody was talking about, he's the number 3 draft pick. He's gonna look like this. He's gonna shoot over 40% from the 3, and you know, rookie of the year discussion. Now all of a sudden he don't get no playing time, but when he does get playing time, he's not looking like that number 3 pick. And I'm just saying, like, it's his playing time and it's his statue because Cam Whitmore is a 20th pick. He was a top 5 projected player, but he's a 20th pick. So when we talk about politics, you have to play the politics. You gonna play Reed Shepard over them. We had that stream 4 months ago before the season started, and I said that Cam Whitmore from this thumbnail alone was gonna be the one to be minutes gonna get tainted. And we talking about trades, he's gonna be the one to get pointed out.
Well,
And that's the case.
Well, look at it this way, bro. And you're right. I'm saying what I feel like should be, and you're just telling it what the situation is. And I'm thinking kind of idealistically from his standpoint, not really the organization.
Yeah.
Why we went over his minutes maybe a few streams ago before the in-season tournament cup when we went to Vegas. Why, if that's the case, why is Reed Shepard only getting like 12 minutes a game or whatever it was? Why he ain't getting more? If we putting him out
Red,
there, he gonna
he's
get
shaky. Red, the boy is shaky.
He's not ready.
Yeah, he's not ready. But it's like we halfway.
Yeah, he ain't ready.
So he halfway stepping now. So either you shove him or you play him, bro. Like I'm not with this, bro. Like this, and it's gonna be either you shove him or you play him. Because if we going off what Ime said last summer, you know, best man up, and I ain't, you know, it don't matter if you're not doing the right thing. I'm gonna bench you, then bench him, send him to the G League, or play him, put him out there for 20 minutes a game, behind, and let him come in and run the offense for a little bit. And let him get cooked, put his feet to the fire. Like, what are we doing?
Gotcha, Red. Hey, hold that thought, Red. Hold that thought. Hey, Laro, what's up with it, Laro? What you got, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? One thing I want to say is this, bro. At this point in time, I mean, okay, we did win the game against New Orleans, right? They were missing 3 of their starters, bro. Look, at some point in time, look, I'm behind our players. I don't think it's necessarily we have to make a trade. The only reason I would make a trade is to make the team better. So if we're not making the team better, I'm not down with making the trade. So being married to players that average 19 points a game, 40% from the field, don't even get 3 assists per game, not affecting the game in any other way unless you're getting hot. Now let's go. I don't have to even name names, right? Got another player, the shot chucker, right? Inefficient on most nights. Got an explosive contract that's going to fall off of anybody's books next year. What we going for? First round exit this year? Just say, oh, we made the playoffs for the first time in 4 years? No. I don't want to. We're not going to limp into the playoffs with this roster, right? So when is shooting going to get better? We can wish, we can say things like the shooting is going to get better. Well, they haven't proven that it's going to get better. You just think a guy's going to develop a dead eye during the off season and just come back and be hitting threes that's wide open? These guys be in the gym and they'll hit 43 pointers in a row just in practice, right? But you get in the game and you're going 30%. So I don't understand the methodology behind, okay, it's gonna get better because next year they supposed to be better. What's better? 41%? No, career 4%, 33, 32, 31% from the field. What's going to get better? Work ethic? I don't know. I mean, at a certain point in time, do you want to make the team better? Zach LaVine, I do it. De'Aaron Fox, if you're not giving up anything besides, look, I would give up, man. Look, they can have any.
Zach LaVine gonna make this team better?
He shoots 49% from the field. Yeah. He's very efficient. He's very efficient.
You talking about his shooting?
He's very efficient. He's very efficient.
You keep saying the same thing. You're saying the same thing. So he's very efficient, all that shit. But is he winning? Is his shooting impactful for that team over there with the Bulls?
Is his shooting impactful? I mean, you got to have a team around you, right?
So now it's predicated on the team. So his individual play don't mean nothing at this point. We talking about the Rockets, Laro. So if you implement Zach LaVine, it's cool to say
talking about trades, right?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. We talking about Zach
Okay.
LaVine. If you implement Zach LaVine and implement Jalen Green, cool. You can say, oh yeah, Zach LaVine, his numbers look better than Jalen, right? So to speak. It look better, Jay. So if you just
No, it's not
implement
so to
him,
speak. Not so to speak. It's not so to speak. His
if you
numbers
implement him
are
over here,
better.
if you
Far better than Jalen's numbers.
if you implement him over here, now all of a sudden we championship tier team. When this dude ain't even made the playoffs on his own merit. I'm talking about what Ime Udoka needs from this dude. We can't just say Zach LaVine and another player is gonna come in and start playing defense all of a sudden. Zach LaVine is number one over there.
It's not like we getting locked down defense from our backcourt right now. A lot of times our backcourt being saved by the fact that we have.
Do you know Zach LaVine's defensive rating?
No, I don't, Greenleaf.
Do you know Jalen Green? Do you know Jalen Green's defensive rating for the Rockets?
Probably like a 4.1.
No, it's a 107. It's better than any two guard that's playing right now.
Yeah, Jalen Green.
Along with Jimmy Butler.
Man, hold a minute.
So I'm just saying, bro. Right. It's what the team needs. You can't. I'm not on it.
Hey,
I'm not on it.
My bad.
I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? Just if Jalen Green look like shit in the playoffs going forward, we talking about something in the offseason. But I'm saying I got to see that. Y'all want to pull the plug right now, Larry, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. That's your perspective. That's cool. If you want to put the plug, things like that. Even if Fred VanVleet and De'Aaron Fox. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a trade.
Greenleaf, I'm not saying I want to pull the plug. I'm saying if a trade available that'll make the team better, I don't see a reason why not to do it instead of just wishing and hoping these guys are going to shoot better. That's all I'm saying. And I land my plane right now. I know in the playoffs things are going to slow down.
Gotcha.
It go through LP, right? So I feel if we make it there, that'll be cool. But there will be nights where our shooting is going to shoot us right out the game. Just be ready for it. That's all I'm saying. Make a trade. If it's going to make the team better, we can stand pat, slow it down in the playoffs, and let's see how it works.
Gotcha. Stay right there, Laro. No, yeah. Dre. Hey, Dre, what's good with Dre?
Hello. Hey, what's up, Green? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. What's up with it? Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. But I believe we need to stand pat. You know, I've been saying this from the get go. We're seeing we're seeing a maturation from our young guys. You know what I mean? Like I say, everybody was ready to give up on Jabbar at the beginning of the season. I wouldn't, but a lot of guys are thinking, hey, Jabbar he the worst shooter. Did you see that article? I ain't throwing no slugs, but I'm just saying people go, oh, he's the worst shooter in the league. We got to get rid of him. You know, we got to trade him. Fred, you got to trade him. Jalen, and it's like, slow your brakes, man. Slow your roll. We need to, get these young guys time because these guys majority of them are 20, 21. You know what I mean? The oldest guy on the team out of the young core is Tar. You know, Jalen and then LP, they 22. You know what I mean? Jabbar, he 20, about to be 21. You know what I mean? Like these guys need to mature. And, they have been in the system for a while, but it's just we ask them to learn it, you know what I'm saying, to play lockdown defense or, play in the system. But you know what I'm saying, but we can't place all the blame just on them. We do have to lay some of the blame at Fred and Ime's doorstep because the offense, I believe, is not creative enough. I believe that even if the offense that we are running, I don't believe Fred is running it as efficiently as he possibly can. You know, we have times where we have like a 4 or 5 minute stretch where we're banging our wall, pick and roll, straight to LP. Nobody else is touching the ball. You know what I mean? Jabbar, he goes 5, 6 minutes at a time without even seeing the ball. You know what I mean? And the same go with Jalen. You know what I mean? Jalen gets shots, LP gets shots, Fred gets shots, and that seems like that's the hierarchy Fred is choosing to go with. But at the same time, you're expecting these guys when I finally do kick to, hey, I need you to hit this. You got to hit it right. You got to be Johnny on the spot. But it takes a while. They're not in the rhythm. You know what I mean? I put that at Fred's doorstep because he takes a lot of bad shots. He does hit timely shots for us, but at the same time, just because you can hit those shots doesn't mean that you should take them. You know what I mean? You know, he can get a shot off just about any time against a regular, the regular defense. Off somebody kicking it to him and it's a mismatch. He can get a shot off, but to be looking for your shot every single time down and getting, these long jumpers, long threes, sometimes, out of a bad situation, I don't believe it suits us the best instead of, moving the ball around a little bit. Hunt for other guys' shots to keep them involved, keep the Florida offense going. So you're not getting stagnant and bogged down. But like I said, I don't believe that we're ready for a trade because, like I say, we need to act. We're acting like our team is going to be going to West Conference. I have faith in my team, but at the same time,
If it's a
I have
trade,
conversations.
Jay,
No,
if
it's
it's a
not.
trade,
It's like
it shouldn't be a big significant trade like we getting
it
rid of
should be.
Al P,
No, that
Jalen, or Jabari, or you know what I'm saying, like
it
Fred.
should.
It should be a small piece where it
It
helps
should
the
be a
team
small
out
trade. Like
on a small
what?
sample size.
What? No, so no, so what's so? But you know what I'm saying? Like I know we wouldn't be able to get the shooter from Memphis, the white boy.
Who, Luke Kennard?
Luke Kennard. If it's something like that, yeah, I'm okay with it. But no, I'm saying we're not giving up no core pieces for it. What I'm saying is, like say, like people want us to take a chance on an older player and we get bounced out of the first round. Like these players, they don't have the experience. We don't have the experience or the know with
Mhm.
all how to play possession by possession offense. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know what I'm saying. The playoffs, basketball changes drastically. So we gonna take away your right hand. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to go with the left. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna take away your strong suit, and you have to find ways to beat us. And play in, play out possession by possession. You have to stack success on. You know what I'm saying? Success, successful plays back to back. In you know what I'm saying? In down the stretch our players aren't there yet. We're still trying to execute. We're still in the execution phase, and we're not doing it properly. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like that's why I say we're not a playoff team. I mean, we're a playoff team, but we're not no West Conference playoff team. So we don't need we're not ready to make a big play because, like I said, we got a Kevin Durant. We're gonna get bounced in the first round anyway. It don't matter. We're not a Kevin Durant away. You know
Good
what I'm saying?
point.
We're not a superstar player, y'all, as people try to say. We're not in position for that. LP ain't ready. As good as he's playing, he's not ready. Jalen's not ready. Jabbar's not ready. Like we're not at that situation yet. People slow the
Right.
brakes down. It ain't no trade need to be made. I'll pass it off, bro.
Hey, you seen some he made Doka said about, the squad or some of as far as James Harden come to Houston. He told James Harden, we ain't ready, we
So
ain't there yet. Go win a
true,
championship.
absolutely.
He's like, we
You
ain't
know,
there
like
yet. Go win a championship. So that's what I'm talking about.
it,
Like the young core need that experience. They need to taste their blood in playoffs to really analyze and show and see what they're capable of. Everybody, we got expiring contracts. Fred Van Vliet on that bitch too. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about expiring contracts. They have to show up and improve in the playoffs. So once you see that, then we can really talk about something. And as far as the
can
shooting,
I say one thing? Once
yeah.
you done, I'll be quick about it. Once you done, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying everything that's been indicated to us from Raphael Stone to Ime to even Tillman Fertitta. You know what I mean? People acting like Tillman. He's been saying we're in a win now moment. We need to make a win now trade. He hasn't been saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like from the outside looking in, he's invested in the team in the long term because I don't believe he would have got that spent all that money on that training facility if he's trying to hurry up and blow the team up just to get it. You know what I'm saying? Get something big down here. He's invested in these guys. He wants to see us get the most out of the talent that we have in the building and then make pieces around it. But to just do it in a rush fashion, I don't believe
Mhm.
he's applying that pressure. He's not. Everything he's indicated is saying that he has the money to burn. You know what I'm saying? Out of all you know what I'm saying? He's making moves. He already said he set his goal and told him this is what I'm looking for. We got time. You know what I'm saying? Just do it right. That's what he's been saying from the get go. And I'm gonna take him on his word for that because that's what he said. And Ime has relayed it. Raphael Stone has relayed the exact same message. So I don't
Right,
know why
right,
everybody's
right.
thinking that we have to do the same timeline what other teams would normally do because that's what normally other teams would normally say. You got to make a trade. Everything going. You got to make a trade. You got to give. we not there yet. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Nobody's yet. So yeah, I just want to get that off.
Hey, B. Hey, what you got, B? And then the panel is
What's
open for
good?
Dr. B. Get his shit out, man. What's good, B?
All
What you
right.
got, bro?
Hey, man. Hey, I agree with some of the other. Like, look, I'll be willing to trade if you can guarantee me that that trade makes us good enough to go Western Conference Finals or better. You know what I mean? Like, if you tell me something, we could trade for somebody and they got such good chemistry, and the rest of our players going to step up and we could hit the WCF. Oh yeah, I'm in. But until then, like, I'm enjoying watching our current team, and we got 50 games for these dudes to grow. I'm kind of wondering now after the Pelicans game if, all that hellacious defense we've been playing, we just needed a couple days because, I know they were missing three starters, but we were shooting like our percentage was just crazy. We're just knocking down shots after a couple days rest. So I don't know if their legs are tired because they don't forget how to shoot. Jabari been a shooter his whole life. So Reed got to grow up. He ain't ready, but I'm hoping that we see some growth from our young stars. I don't know who's gonna step up, but I'm hoping that by the time we get to the playoffs, we got some growth from. I mean, we saw Amen versus OKC, right? He's playing like a grown man. He's 20 years old, so I'm hoping that we can get some growth. And I'm not for a trade, but if I did trade. If we could steal De'Aaron Fox, I'm in Greeley. If we could steal him, all right. But I don't want to give up any of the young talent, uh, except for maybe Cam. If maybe Cam, we whatever reason we ain't got him in, we ain't got him in. Either he's not buying in or Ime is not buying into him. So that he looks like the odd man out. But so far, man, I'm just staying tuned and seeing who's playing and just seeing if we're improving. But it looks like we just had a lot better passing against the Pelicans. We had way better passing. It looked way different. So I'm hoping they can continue that over the next three games and go 3-0 and get us keep us up at the top of the West. And that's all I got for you today, Chris.
Yeah, no trade guarantees anything. I mean, so I mean, I do agree with that part. I mean, we can trade for somebody doesn't mean that it's going to work out. We're the Houston Rockets aren't giving up. I'm sorry, the Kings aren't giving the Rockets Darren Fox. I mean, I know he didn't. I know he refused his extension here in Sacramento, but you're not getting Darren Fox unless you're giving up. You know what I'm saying? A couple of pieces, mightily good pieces. You're not giving up Cam Whitmore and a pick for Darren Fox. So to get him, you're giving him Jalen Green, and somebody else, possibly two of your starters. And so we got to deal in realistic trades that can actually happen. You got to look at salary and things of that nature. And so that's why the best thing going forward be to me is, like you said, stay packed, stay patient. I mean, why can't this team get to a conference finals? I know Laro is saying, one and done, but we're 18-9 with a top three defense in the league. Yeah, I mean, it's a make or miss league, and guys haven't shot the ball the best. But one thing that we can rely on is our defense.
Hey, yo,
And
Greenlee,
so
put that tweet back up there. Sorry, Miles. Didn't mean to cut you out.
it's
Put
all
that.
good, bro. It's all good, man.
Hey, put that
And
tweet back up there, Green.
you act like the Memphis Grizzlies, who's been to a second round, I believe. They're not a good shooting team. They can't shoot.
Hey, Miles, do you think it's negligible for the Rockets to let all that salary fall off the books without trying to trade it by the trade deadline if we're not going anywhere, but maybe a
Oh, that's a good listen. That's a fair question. So, like Green said, make a small move, right? I mean, you ain't got to trade the whole 40 million expiring deals. Like, I mean, be smart about it. Like, don't bring somebody in just to bring them in. Listen, it's not about who's the best players that we're going to bring in. It's about who's going to be the best fit. And so, yeah, I mean, be smart about it. If you can, a team that wants to rebuild and get some salary cap off their books, then yeah, then go explore that.
Hey,
But other than
somebody
that,
hit that on the head where, just because of Jimmy Butler or De'Aaron Fox, because I believe, Miles, you said that, you have to give up Jalen Green. I'm thinking of Fred VanVleet's contract, and you matched it with Fred and probably a Cam
Yes,
Whitmore or something like that,
yes,
like just
sir.
to get rid of that. So I'm thinking like expiring contracts like that. Jalen Green just resigned. So it's gonna be hard for you to get rid of that contract right now. You know what I'm saying? I know people had it, Jalen Green's that inconsistent player, and we get that. So he's like the first one to go. So I'm just thinking like Fred VanVleet as far as the Aaron Fox, like that scenario. But if we have $40 million in expiring contract, we don't need a big superstar move name like that, because if we
Right.
already there without them, all we need to get better as a team, and that's making open
Mhm.
shots.
Well,
And
here's my thing, and here's a question: if we, like I said earlier, if we do a deal hypothetically, if Keegan Murray ain't in the deal, hang up the phone, bro. Like we doing all this shit and we getting shit that's not addressing what we need, and that's shooting. So we get De'Aaron Fox, bro. We gonna be in the same situation we was in with OKC. This is not moving the needle like that. Yeah, it is not, bro. It's not.
He
I'm
gets
just,
to the rim when he wants to. He
bro.
makes the players
I got
around him better, bro.
Bro, if
I got a
Malik
question.
Monk and Keegan Murray ain't in the package, hang up
Um,
the phone, bro.
Darren Fox
Ooh,
ain't having the best season this season. I mean, he don't make players better around him. That would be some bonus on this team. I'm in
Exactly. He's not even a facilitator, so
right.
you
I'm here
can't
in
even say
Sacramento,
he
bro.
dropped
I go to
dimes.
the games.
so
Darren
Mars,
Fox makes play better. No, he doesn't. No,
He
he
Mars,
just
doesn't.
scores points. He, he
he,
he scores points and he runs a pick and roll. And when he
Sabonis
running the
leads
pick
them
and
in
roll,
assists
he
and makes
not
guys
passing out
better,
the pick
bro.
and roll.
Right? Yeah. He come on, bro. I mean, listen, Malik Monk is a better passer than Darren Fox.
Facts.
If you
I
want to be real
watched the
about
Kings. I watched the Kings the
it. I
other night. I
mean,
was like, damn. I
I was
said,
there
God
last night,
damn.
Reggie, at the Kings and Lakers game. I mean, I go to most of the games. Like, listen, Fox is a good player. He's probably even approaching, starness, I guess, in this league. But he's limited at what he can do. I mean, like, he scores, but he's been inconsistent as of late. The Kings are, what, 2 games under 500 or 1 game? I mean, listen, the Kings ain't having no breakout season. I mean, they got DeMar DeRozan, and they're still not playing good basketball.
Trash.
and get
So, I
the
mean,
fuck out of here with that shit.
And De'Aaron Fox smaller
crazy.
than Fred, bro. Y'all keep on talking about Fred small.
Man,
De'Aaron
this is
Fox
crazy,
smaller than
bro.
him,
Come
bro.
on.
It's like,
Yeah,
bro.
ain't they the
Hey,
same
hey, hey.
size?
So y'all saying we shouldn't make a trade? Like the Rockets shouldn't even look De'Aaron Fox way.
No, Keegan
No,
Murray. Keegan
no,
Murray,
Keep
bro.
bro.
pushing.
I like Keegan over Darren
Yeah,
for this
don't
team.
look
Because
at
Keegan's like what 6'10", and
But
he's
man.
automatic
He's
from
6'8".
3-point
hard to
range.
He's
get
like
him, Reggie, though. I mean, it's hard to get him.
But he a
Bro,
starter. Who you starting
he,
over for the Rockets?
here's the thing: Keegan Murray isn't going anywhere, right? De'Aaron
bro,
Fox
I
is a
agree.
player
I
who
agree.
wants to actually leave, right?
I give anybody
It,
he want besides LP. If he say, man, if they say, bro, give us Jalen, bro, hey, for Keegan
Keegan
Murray,
Murray?
bro,
Man, hell
hey,
no,
you gotta
Red.
go, brother. Hey,
Reggie, you tripping, bro.
Nah,
Reggie,
Keegan Murray
hey,
ain't
hey,
that damn
hell
nah.
no.
impactful, bro. I had to come off mute for that shit, bro.
hey,
Reggie, you
well,
tripping like a mother.
hey,
Hey,
man,
Yeah,
hey,
you tripping, Reggie.
for what
Yeah,
we
you tripping,
need,
bro. Keegan Murray ain't that impact. Bro, what's Sacramento record, bro? They not even at Greenleaf showing you the
They 2 games
goddamn
in the 500. They don't. Yeah.
Greenleaf showing you that 1 through 11 for a reason, nigga.
all right, J Dog, check
Hey,
this out, bro. So Laro talking about he want De'Aaron Fox, right? Which
no, this your take. Don't put me in
completely
it. This
agree.
your
I
take,
completely
man.
disagree
Don't
with
put
that.
me in it.
No, you
Don't
said
put me
you
in it.
said
This
that.
your take.
I said no, I don't want De'Aaron Fox. I've been adamant about that. I'll be like, we might as well keep Fred. I think Fred fit the team better than De'Aaron. If we can't get Keegan Murray, we don't have to. If we can't get Keegan Murray, bro, and they want to make this trade, hang up the phone, bro. Why are we trying to trade for De'Aaron Fox, bro? That's not gonna make us better.
What position does Keegan Murray play, Reggie?
He a wing.
Right. What we
we
heavy
stocked
at?
up at wings. We stocked at
So we
wings.
got. That's why I say we give up Cam Whitmore and Tari. I
Do you
think Cam need. I think Cam should play, and he ain't
you don't
playing yet.
think Tari Eason is more impactful for the Rockets than Keegan Murray is for the Kings, bro? Now
He
think
is.
for you
Hold on, J Dog.
think.
Hold on, J
No,
He
Dog.
is,
Come on, bro. No, he's
uh,
not.
what we
No,
need,
he's
we
not. No,
desperately
he's
okay.
need
not.
shooting. Go,
Okay,
No,
hold
he's
vision.
on.
not, J
This
Dog.
is an argument I'm
No, he's
willing to
not.
have. So where's Sacramento ranked, bro?
That
They at the
doesn't mean that
bottom.
he's more impactful. I mean, listen, that's a team
Uh,
thing. But
um,
Keegan
you
Murray is
okay? Go ahead.
listen to the Kings' offense, the way he spreads the court and what he means for Darren Sabonis and DeMar, what he provides on the weak side is way more impactful than what Tari does. Now, Tari,
I
to
disagree,
be
fam.
fair, hold
Mhm.
on. To be fair, Tari does play both ends of the court, and Keegan can play much better defense at times. Actually, most of the times.
Right.
So it's a valid question but I don't think nobody or no GM would take Tyree over Keegan. But your question isn't for
Hey,
effect.
J-Dog,
I know why you
because
said
overall, Miles say we should stand pat. So how you feel, J-Dog? How you feel
I'm
about
with
like?
Mars. I mean, the only thing I disagree Mars said with all night that I believe Tari Eason flips the game for you, bro. We've seen it too many times this year. Tari Eason is a infectious player that can flip the game for you. Keegan Murray's a knockdown shooter. I'm not saying nothing about his offense, but he don't affect the game on both sides of the ball. Tari Eason does it on the offensive boards. He does it in defense. He knocked down shots, bro. Like he affects the game in a multitude of areas. That's why I say I think he's more impactful. And look at our record, bro. Tari Eason came back from injury. Everybody else has been on this team, bro. Tari Eason is and Steven Adams are the only two players on this team that wasn't on here last year, bro. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
but the Rockets ain't
I
cannot because of
believe,
him.
and
Though.
I'm not
So,
saying you wrong. I know you watching, bro. You watching more than I do. So I still believe Tari Eason has more of an impact on the game than Keegan Burns does, bro. On
J
both
Dog,
on
I'm not
both
saying you
sides of the
wrong.
ball.
I
His
actually
total
agree with
that's a
you.
impact
fair
on the
question.
game, the way he
That's a
can
fair
change the
question.
trajectory of a game, other than just shooting threes, he rebounds, he steals the ball, he puts pressure at the point of attack. Like, bro, he does so many things, bro, and it's infectious, and it gets through. It goes through all his teammates, bro, and it changes the trajectory of a game. We've seen that, bro. You've seen that, Mom. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
listen. To be
saying. Like,
fair,
I'm
listen.
not
To
saying offensively. If you just going on offense, yeah. If you're looking at it from one side of it, okay. If you just need a shooter, period.
yeah,
But the type of but your defense is tight. But Tari is what we as a conduit to what we do on defense, bro. Him and Armand is glue pieces. These guys, it's the two guys that
J-Dog, it
really
sound like you away from the mic, bro.
we already know Dylan. He's the
J-Dog,
captain of it. But with them two guys
hey
coming off the
J-Dog,
bench, bro, they the
can
two
y'all hear
He,
me?
greatest
he probably
defensive
went to
horsepower in the
kitchen or
league.
I can hear.
bathroom.
And we were 30
Yeah, he
games in,
probably in a bad area.
bro.
Hey, J-Dog,
Bro, like
He don't
I
realize
just
he only
believe,
talking to
bro.
himself right now, man.
Nah,
J-Dog.
Man, look,
I can
oh
hear him.
damn, my headset went dead on me, man.
Yeah. It sound like you was away from the mic, bro.
Nah, my headset went
Okay,
dead.
there you go.
But nah, man, I agree with Miles, man, for us
Nah,
staying
we
pat,
heard
bro.
you though. We heard you though.
Oh,
Well,
okay, cool.
my question to you, J Dog, is I actually agree with you saying Tari's a two-way player. He affects the game on both sides of the ball. My thing is, if you gotta, like I think somebody said it earlier, you gotta give up something to get something. You might have to, and Tari, he's not. We're not giving up Amon. We're not giving up Jalen. We're not giving up. I mean, I like Tari, but
Give him Cam, bro.
I'm
Man,
down to give up Cam. I
that ain't
set Cam
cool.
free. I'm team
But
set
Keegan
Cam
Murray's
free.
having a bad season.
And by the way, your
But
boy
That's
Keegan Murray,
Tari.
he shoots like 36% from three and 42% from the field.
Right.
That's not
Tari, yeah,
That
really
ain't
yeah,
out,
dead
but
eye,
that
bro.
ain't no
yeah.
That's
knockdown
not that's what
shooter
I'm
then
saying. That's
shit.
not dead eye, bro.
He's
Come on.
having a bad year right now. Yeah.
bro,
So I mean, Tari's having a
Hey,
much better
Tar
season this
Tar
year
shoot
than
36,
Keegan.
38.
Nah,
hey,
Tyra
what's
shooting
Barry shooting?
31%. Tyra shooting
bro, come on,
31%
bro.
this
That's
year,
an
man.
upgrade, bro.
Yeah, but
He'll have
Yeah,
better opportunities on the Rockets
He
as
shoot
opposed to the
better.
Kings. Who the Kings got that's gonna give him space to shoot? Ain't nobody on the Kings shooting like that. So they're gonna crowd him. Ain't nobody on the Kings shooting threes besides Keegan Murray. So guess what? When you're on the court with a bunch of clankers, you're gonna look to the shooter. And he ain't getting no space to let off nothing. And he getting 36%. So if he get on a team with the Rockets, yeah, we ain't got no shooters, but we got guys that do other things that can open up the game. But we got
But
LP.
Reg, when you see De'Aaron Fox go on the podcast
yep,
and say,
yep.
like, we want to see what the organization, saying, try to do, that's like, for me, outsider looking in and listening to that, is like, if y'all don't get y'all shit together, I'm gone.
Man,
So I'm looking at him
Yeah.
as the one that's more, open to getting
I,
traded or moved around or leaving.
De'Aaron Fox is
I,
the angry YN, bro. We don't need that on our team, bro.
You don't
Keep
think
that.
he'll fit with what like you said? I know you said like
I do.
he's a more athletic Fred VanVleet, but like
Nah,
I
he don't
mean,
do nothing for us.
what is it? You know what I'm saying? He's more clutch than Fred. He's younger. He fits the timeline. He's bigger, taller. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about 3-point percentage? Like Fred ain't giving us what we need. It could be shown in the playoffs. It could turn around at the end of the day. But I'm just going at you about the giving up part.
All right. So what would we have to give up for him? That's the biggest question. I ain't
I
trying to
Fred,
get
we
no.
gonna
Fred,
see.
Fred, and somebody younger.
So
Somebody.
Fred, what Fred
Fred
and
Cam.
Cam? Would y'all
And if
do
you want to
Fred
make
and
the
Cam?
contracts back, they might have to give us Hurt or some shit.
It ain't.
I,
It's not gonna happen for Fred and Cam, bro. Why would they do that? I'd rather just stick him on the team for another year and hope I can trade him by the trade deadline before I do that.
I
Yeah, they
agree.
gonna do
I
that
agree.
for.
But you see
The
where they
tank.
sitting at, bro? They got, bro. They sitting below 500, bro. Out of the top 11 in the West, bro.
But I
They
can
like
see
they
if it was
really.
a big market where they can get somebody for that expiring contract. Nobody going no damn Sacramento, bro. I mean,
What
nobody.
you
You know,
mean?
If
Yeah,
you
they'll
If they
do
traded
get
shit,
there,
man.
traded,
it
Fuck it
don't
for
matter. It
anybody
don't
who
matter
want
if
if
they
they
get
Fox,
want to go
bro.
traded,
there.
what you
You
mean?
want to
You
run
get
the
Hey,
traded.
team for real? You
no,
have
I'm
to get in the
Hey,
saying.
locker room
I'm
aspect.
saying that Fred expiring contract. What difference does
He
it
ain't
make if
got.
that money falling off the books if they don't have people trying to fight to get to Sacramento? That's why I'm saying that Fred
Oh, so
and
you
Cam
saying they
stuff
want
don't work.
assets back like a young player and draft picks
They
back
gonna want
for?
something better than Cam, bro,
Facts. They gonna want Jalen, bro. If
and
we
all
giving
those
up,
draft picks.
yeah, they gonna want Jalen and picks, bro. Or they gonna want Reed, Jalen, and picks. If they don't want Fred, or if we got to throw Fred in there, it's gonna be Fred, Reed, and Jalen, and maybe a couple picks.
for who?
That's for De'Aaron Fox, and maybe
Yeah,
throw in
Fox
like
ain't
a
no
Kevin
top
bro.
20
Herters.
player in the
I,
league, bro.
out your damn mind. We
That's what
ain't
I'm saying.
gonna
I
try
don't
to
want to
do
do
that.
that. That's too much, bro. For De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox,
nah,
That's
we
way
ain't.
too much, bro.
If he
De'Aaron
Nah.
make
Fox,
the
he
All
don't he
Star,
don't
if he make the
he
All Star this year, that mean that he a top 20 player, top
He not
24
Oh,
though.
he
He
player.
make
But
not. You
check
see
uh
this
what they
out.
team
De'Aaron
doing,
Fox
bro?
don't do nothing that make us better. He don't pass the ball like that. He don't shoot the ball like that. Okay, he get to the cup and score a lot of points. That don't help us.
I think it kind of could because we would have two people with fast first steps. Right now, with Fred not being able to get past anybody, it's only Jalen. They kind of, you know what I mean? They kind of double up and they kind of trap him.
they
So
do.
if we had another person who was really fast that could get downhill, like sometimes when Jalen plays with they men, they rock like that, you
We're
know?
gonna have to give up Jalen to
But
They
get
Yeah,
gonna
him.
pack
but
they
you know,
go
see,
they
but
gonna
that
pack
yeah,
the
doesn't separate
paint,
us from
bro.
We're
They
gonna
that
have
gonna
to.
though.
pack
They're
the
gonna
That,
want
paint.
that,
Jalen back.
They
We're
gonna
gonna have to
pack the
give
that,
him
that,
paint,
that
back.
bro.
yeah, but it's also not gonna separate us from the
Hey,
pack.
hey,
You know,
hey. What's De'Aaron Fox shooting from the three again?
Man, like
Man,
30
please.
some percent, 33%.
So
Yeah,
so you think
we
at the two,
hustling
Red,
backwards, bro.
hey, so at the two guard, you think he gonna shoot better? Well,
Hell
playing along
no,
with
bro. He gonna
Fred.
shoot
Yeah,
worse.
hell no.
Bro, he get over
So
it with us.
I mean, I'm saying like playing along with Fred. I'm just saying like I know what you're saying. They gonna want Jalen for that, but I'm talking about for us what makes sense for us and what's better for us. Fuck Sacramento right now. I don't
Man,
give a damn about that shit.
yeah,
Greenleaf, for us, it's gonna
because
be even worse because how tall is De'Aaron Fox? He like
He's 6'4", 6'5".
six
6'4", 6'4",
three. I thought he's 6'3".
bro, he
De'Aaron
like
He
Fox
six
about
six
three.
6'4",
three, Fred
6'5",
Like
6
six,
6'5".
feet.
he
Bro,
like
we running
six
the
two,
smallest backcourt in the
six
NBA,
two,
bro. Get out of here,
maybe
man.
6'3".
Get out of here,
6'2",
bro.
maybe 6. He's long though. He's long, but he ain't that much taller.
Man, he
He's
getting
not that
cooked,
much
bro.
taller.
Bro, Ja Morant come in there, cook both of them, bro. Stop. Ja Morant was like 6'4", 200 pounds, man.
John
Come
Moran
on, bro.
6'2", Reggie.
Come on, bro.
John
Nah,
Moran 6'2",
nah,
bro.
nah. I think
Ja
taller. I
Morant's
think
Six
taller than
John
6'2",
Murray's
bro.
bro, he's
6'3".
6'2",
He about
6'3",
6'3".
bro. John Moran ain't no
Yeah,
6'4",
so I
bro.
read about 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah,
But we
he
talking
ain't
about
that tall.
De'Aaron Fox. He way over there. Ja. He
Man,
a
it's
bigger
it's
guard
not.
than Ja.
He don't do, but De'Aaron Fox don't do nothing we need. He don't address no needs for us. We need a better passer at the perimeter
Yeah,
that
he,
can do
he
that.
would he would have to
You got
we would
Sengun.
have
I ain't
we would
Sengun
have to
supposed to be
know
the one that
something.
be facilitating. He
Yeah.
I
damn near
say
get
from the
assists every
perimeter,
night. So if you implement,
position.
if you bring Fred, I mean, if you swap Fred and De'Aaron Fox, it ain't like De'Aaron Fox don't know how to play with a guy that do that because he playing with old boy and Sabonis.
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 But
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
get you? Where they got him, Greenleaf?
I'm just saying we're a better
Where they
team.
at
We're a
with
better
that?
team though. We're a better team though. We got more pieces that make sense. If you implement Fred shooting and impact is like Darren Fox. I'm just speculating right now. I'm not saying that I want it right now. I'm just saying that's a better fit. I mean, it's a better fit right now if we want to make a big blockbuster trade or move. I'm saying
I,
we still should let it play out through the whole season. That's what I'm on with.
If we do something, we
I
need to do something in the offseason, bro. Because they talking about trading the whole team for De'Aaron Fox, and then when we ask, bro, they're gonna be looking crazy. And it's like, bro, like this is
But
crazy,
they
bro.
said, oh, well, so what about Devin Booker? I mean, Devin Booker. They talking about Devin Booker and all these niggas. We gonna go down the line with this shit.
Devin Booker
We
probably
gonna
the
make
only
this make
person that
sense.
makes sense, bro. Devin Booker is like an amazing player, but even then,
Amazing.
it's like, bro, I'm not
That
trying
nigga
to
ain't
give up
that
my whole
amazing,
team
dog.
for one player, bro. Like
Put
They
that
gonna want the same
Green.
Devin
Put
Booker.
that 1 through 11 up.
What is
Put that
Devin? What
1
is
through
Devin?
11
What
up.
Devin? What
Yeah.
Devin Booker worth? This
Devin
nigga
Booker
only look
worth a
good when
lot though. I ain't
KD
gonna
or
cap.
superstars there. Red.
He the only one that's worth all this. Like all right. If Raphael
Man, I ain't
Stone,
giving up no haul for Devin Booker, Reg. We gonna have to
Devin
flex with
Booker,
that
I ain't gonna lie. He probably the only one. Other than that, nah, hell nah. Nobody.
because he addressed one thing that we need in that shooting.
He could
He don't
score
address
at
the
all three
defense. He
levels, bro.
don't address the playmaking. He don't address leadership. None of that.
That's a good point, and that's why I say the rest of these dudes. But if they talking about Jimmy 35, he can handle
Exactly.
the ball, he can
Out
play
of there.
make, but he's old and he's injury prone now, and he don't address no shooting. So it's
So,
like,
so this KD.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I don't. And then
Stand pat, bro. Let's make it right out, man.
Yeah, let them youngsters rock out, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro. And they talking about yes, De'Aaron Fox is young. Yes, he's young. He's a good player. He's a great player. But he ain't it. He ain't it
Hey,
for us, bro.
Toy Siri Netflix in the chat. He says Fox went game 7 against the Golden State Warriors, averaging 30.
Oh my god.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
He did.
oh my god. He talking about some shit that happened 2 years ago. And what the first oh my god.
That
Hey,
De'Aaron Fox
whenever
kid folk.
Hey,
That's
hey,
A
nah, but
shot.
Man,
he did break his he did break his finger in like game 2 because he was roasting he was roasting Steph Curry, he was, but he broke his finger in like game 2.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
I watched that game. He was all the way
I
balling. He
watched.
was turned up. He was turned
He was
up.
balling. He was balling, but at the same time, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's not worth giving up
I
an
haven't.
entire haul
Yeah,
just for a De'Aaron
yeah.
Fox. You know, like that caps us. Like I say, like okay, put it like this, man. We have we have a really good we have a really good nucleus of young guys, even though they're not all there. But what makes us special and unique is we have these players and we have the cap space and the picks. So need be we can do that down the road. But doing it right now when we still trying to figure out our roles. And like I said again, we don't even execute properly. How are you expecting guys to get in the rhythm when only majority 2-3 guys, say take majority of the shots and they damn near icing out everybody else.
Trey, I'm
You
gonna
get what
tell
I'm
you
saying?
why you're wrong.
Like you got. Okay, go ahead, bro. I'm just telling you.
This is exactly the time to do it. Next year we got to worry about paying all these other players that's coming up.
Oh,
We're not gonna
no,
have
we don't.
expiring. We're not gonna
how
All,
have
much money?
expiring. We're not gonna have cap
all,
space or expiring
listen,
contracts
y'all.
coming up because we
All we
have
doing is
all these
extending
young guys
contracts.
coming year after
Bro,
year after
All,
year.
all we doing
how
is
much
picking up
money is
options,
De'Aaron
Lero.
Fox making
Lero,
plus his
all
incentives, bro?
Lero. All we doing is picking up options. Nobody else is going to be a restricted free agent. Everybody, like say, put it like this: Bar, we're gonna be picking up Bar's option. We're gonna pick up Tari's option, and then if the next year we can offer them a contract. Like we're not paying nobody right now. Only people that we really paying are Fred and Dylan. Dylan, his contract's going down. Fred contract is you know what I'm saying, it's an option next year. And the thing is, I believe Fred is gonna take less money. Not they're gonna extend him out. Let me not. He's
Yeah,
not gonna be doing no
why
40
we
mil.
want Fred back? Well, what Fred brings to this team, we want him
Hold
back
on,
for.
hold on, hold on. I want you. It's leadership in the makeup of the team.
Bro,
Like you
you
know what
don't
I'm saying.
think we had?
It's
You don't
the
think these
intangible.
guys coming up
It's
under
the
Fred for 2
intangible.
whole seasons?
It's
So it should have
it's the
rubbed off by
intangible.
now.
It's
So
the
you think
intangible.
De'Aaron a better
Bro.
leader than Fred? You think De'Aaron gonna lead us to promised land?
That's not what I'm
Hell
saying.
no.
I'm talking about we have other players on this team also, bro.
Lead us to a game 6 in the first round, and we up out of there. That's where we're
Bro,
gonna
if
lead.
he can't even lead Sacramento, you think he gonna lead us, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, and there's
Like,
no disrespect to De'Aaron. He's a good player, but he's just, bro. He's not it for us, bro. Like,
Also, 6'1" shot chucker is that guy. All right, cool, man. All right.
I'm not saying
Hey,
hey,
he's
so
that guy.
De'Aaron ain't no
But,
chucker, bro. De'Aaron be, man, come on, bro.
Ime,
Come on, dog.
Ime needs to rein in Fred and give them a direct direction. This is what's needed. We know you can do this, but we need you to look for more guys more often than not. Because like I say, because like especially when he sees that we're not scoring, and you know what I'm saying, you
Fellas,
keep running your head
what's
ready to the wall.
what's what's
Nah, bro.
what's our
Here's the
biggest
thing.
factor
You
this
want
year? It's a couple of factors, but what's our biggest factor this year? As far as like
Lack of
we have
ball.
a solidified, hellified, monster ass team right now. What was
Shooting.
that?
Lack of ball movement, shooting.
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 Oh,
And
I'm with you. Lack of ball movement. We're not getting
Lack
the
of ball
energy from
movement.
that
Okay.
ball.
yeah.
Okay.
We
And why?
So
still
And
so
got
why is
Jalen
that?
shots.
so in totality, it's offense,
Fred.
right?
It's
Offense,
Fred.
right?
Fred.
Okay.
It's the right. It's the offense, right? B.
Fred.
I'm not excluding Fred from it. I'm not excluding Fred from
Okay.
it.
So we get with, but if we make the trade with Sacramento, they not gonna just want Fred, bro. Because apparently Fred
No, they
is so
not.
as bad as y'all say
Nah.
he is. They're gonna have to throw in either
No,
Jalen or
he's
LP,
bad as
bro.
he is.
Hey,
Not as bad as we say he is. He's bad as he is.
hey,
Okay, Fred
look.
is bad, right? Fred is bad. Sacramento looking at this, they're gonna be like, all right, the money match, we gotta throw Fred in there. But that's a terrible trade, Fred for De'Aaron one-on-one. You gonna
Hey,
have
well
to
then
throw
let's let
Jalen
them.
in there, bro.
But
And we
let's
lose
let
Jalen
them
and
make a
Fred to
terrible.
get back De'Aaron
Man, they gonna
I
get
have
it
a
by they're
question.
gonna get it by 6 number 1 draft picks too, man. Hey,
and the
man.
draft pick.
Why
So
would
we
we do
losing
that though?
Fred, Jalen, and
Why would we
draft
do
picks for De'Aaron Fox and who?
that's crazy.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Real quick, I got two more guests on the panel. They just pulled up. Hey, Terrell, what you got, Terrell? What's up with it?
Well, I mean, I just came on. I was just listening, but I've been listening lately. I've just been in the background, man. Good to see y'all on the panel, though, man.
What's up with it,
Greenleaf,
man?
salute to you, man.
What up?
Salute, salute.
I want to say I've been listening to y'all the past like 10 minutes, bro. I think sometimes we be smoking dope, man. Who is saying like, bro, that man is way better than Fred. He can't help us. And then somebody just say the man can't pass. No, he played with a center that can pass, so they took the damn ball out his hand. That's why he should be leaving. I don't know what we are, but bro, that man will make us leaps and bounds. What the hell? That man will
But
make us
Leaps and
way
bounds?
better.
the thing
Like
is, I'm not saying,
leaps, man,
Oh, you
but
won't.
we're gonna
bro.
have
No,
to
he
give up
won't.
Jalen Green to get him, bro.
Bro, listen what I'm saying, and let me get
We
my
don't
take
know
out
that.
first.
Go
Let me get
ahead.
my take out first, bro. My thing is, we talking about Fred, and he is playing bad this year. The whole backcourt, let's put it, be honest, the whole backcourt been damn near awful this year, if you ask me. So my thing is, we just paid Jalen this new contract. Damn, and my thing is we keep Jalen this year because I know this ain't gonna be popular, a popular statement I'm finna say. But if you keep him next year, that contract gonna be fucking hard to trade. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So we
It's
saying
not.
I
It's
know
easy.
I know Fred stuff coming off the books this year. So we trying to trade Fred, cool. I know he been playing bad, but I think we looking at the wrong guy to me, the actual trade, if you ask me.
Fred, you know what I'm saying? Fred contract is it's an easier contract to swallow because you know what I'm saying because it's a
Yeah,
shorter
because he coming
contract
off the books
and
for you.
I'm
I'm
coming,
saying
If you
yeah,
trade him
and
to
I
another
get
team.
that, but hey, keep
for the
Jalen
next
this
team
year.
for the
Watch how
next team.
hard it is to trade him next year. That's
But
all
you
I'm
just proved
saying.
my point,
It's not
bro.
gonna it's
You
not
just
Yes, it
proved my
is,
I
point.
don't
bro.
They're
I,
gonna
I
It,
like
want
it
I
ain't
don't
gonna
Jalen.
be hard to trade Jalen. So
Shit,
That's what I'm
I
saying. He
don't
proved
want to
my
it,
say
point.
his contract is a very it's like
but okay,
it's not an
okay.
unlimited
So why
contract.
you don't want to trade him? Because he playing well?
No, look,
No,
bro. I don't.
But
no,
no, no, tell me why you don't want to trade him. I
No,
want to
look,
know
bro.
that.
If you
okay,
like you
go ahead.
said, they're gonna want Jalen, bro. It's better to trade him now for both. If we get Jalen and if we get De'Aaron Fox and we got Fred VanVleet still on the team, because if they don't want him and we got to give up Cam and some draft picks or whatever, or maybe Reed or whatever, bro, that's too much. And then we got two
Listen,
dudes.
bro. But Fred, what's his name? Darren Fox. His contract come up, I think, after next year. Bro, they got to do something now. And I don't even want that trade, but I'm just saying they in a pinch because he didn't take the money. So he ain't resigning us. So they got to do something or he just going to go away free.
So we
Well, they
gonna
can
have
pay him
Fred
next
and
year. Well,
De'Aaron
they can
Fox
pay
on
him
the
next
team
year, Reggie.
together, bro.
And
That's
so,
not gonna
Huh?
Reggie,
work.
bro, let me cook this Darren Fox take real quick, bro. First of all, the Kings are listen. I'm in Sacramento. I got season tickets. I see him play every single fucking day. He's not all that. The Kings ain't never won. My bad, Green for the cursing. The Kings ain't never won anything
Nah,
until
you
they got
good.
bonus, right? So bonus is their best all around player, right? They got DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Sabonis, and Fox, and Malik Monk, and they 13 and 15. The Kings have one of the best starting fives in the league, and they're 13 and 15. Darren Fox has been inconsistent, right? He's not a good passer. Just because you pass to an open guy and you get 4 or 5 assists, that don't impress me. I care about the assists, not how many assists you get. Sabonis is the Kings' best passer. That's why they run the offense through Sabonis. And so again, like NBA teams need to get away from trading for the best player compared to trading for what's the best fit, right? The best fit.
Thank you.
OKC
Yeah.
didn't trade for the best players. They traded for what fits our team the most. Go get a Caruso. Go get a Hartenstein. Those are the
Hartenstein.
best guys at their position. You know what I'm saying? And so again, this isn't about bringing in because listen, if you think Darren Fox with Jabari Smith and Sagoon, and that you and then you expect to get what 25, 5 and 5 from Fox? Absolutely not. His numbers will go down on the Houston Rockets. It
Why is
just
that?
will. And so
Bro,
They got better
listen.
shoot. They got better
Can I
shooters
They
on
got they
Sacramento,
got
bro.
more weapons.
look?
The
Better
thing
shoot.
is,
Nobody.
Jalen would
Can I
average
finish my take,
26,
man?
27 points a
oh
game if
my
he
bad,
had a
bro.
better shooting percentage,
God,
bro.
that nobody said. I have not said I want De'Aaron Fox for one. That's what y'all understanding. My thing was y'all acting like he not better than Fred VanVleet. Like
It's not about being better,
what are
bro.
we thinking?
It's the fit. You not
Huh?
understanding. He's saying
I
fit, bro.
understand
That's
fit.
the
I
whole
understand
moral. What
fit
he was
too.
saying.
I understand
Okay.
fit, bro. I
And to
understand
your
fit.
point,
What are we talking about?
but to your point, it's not like we're gonna get rid of Fred and bring De'Aaron and replace him. We're gonna have both of them and get rid of Jalen, which gonna create a whole
Bro,
other
that's not the
problem
trade
too.
I want, bro. That's not the
No.
trade I want anyway. Like that's my thing. I was just saying, like we acting like the man shit. That's all I was be saying. Like we put a player down when we got the players we have.
And,
Nah, the man better than damn Fred VanVleet, bro.
and,
But
Point blank.
Greenleaf
Let's
told
stop
you
with
his
that dumb
defensive
shit.
stats.
He not
Jalen the
no
best
leader though,
defensive two
Terrell.
guard in the league.
What I can say
I'm
is,
not listen. I'm not saying none of this. I'm just saying let us stop saying certain shit, bro. I know Fred play on our team, bro. But the man is better than him, bro. I'm just sorry. Like we say dumb
But
shit when we get on the
don't
panel.
care
I'm just
about
being
It's,
honest
tangible.
with
it's
hey,
y'all,
not.
hey,
It's
bro.
not.
Mars.
That's
It's not
not
about
what we
Bro,
said. You
Hey,
missed
tangible.
the
one thing
truth
I
we
would
saying
say,
though.
You missing the
one
mark.
thing I would say to directly address Mars. Look, Mars.
Yes,
If
sir.
Jalen Green had De'Aaron Fox's shooting percentage, Jalen Green will be averaging 27 points a game. So
What's
it
the
is
Aaron Fox
room for him to
shooting
score
percentage, bro?
25, 5, and 5. It is
What's his
room
shooting
for it
percentage?
because Jalen
What's
should
his
be
shooting
scoring
percentage?
48%.
Well,
Bro,
Darren Fox
But
on
De'Aaron
average,
got the ball in his hand all the time.
and I guarantee you his usage rate is probably about 6 or 4 percentage points higher than Jalen's.
facts. That's a fact.
Come
And
on,
DeMar
bro.
DeRozan leads the Kings in scoring at 25 a game. Darren Fox numbers have gone down since DeMar's got there. And so if we run our offense through Sagoon and other guys, then why would Darren be averaging 25 a game? And again, I can't stress this enough. It's about the fit, not the best player. So any moves we make needs to fit what we got going on and fit Ime's coaching style. That's why I say don't be in a rush to make no fucking trades. Like just stay
It,
packed, be patient, and let the chips fall where they
hey,
fall.
Yeah, we
Like
got till February.
let the
is
process
Nah,
there
happen.
is there anybody that's not a major player like a Harkenstein or something like that? Is there anybody that y'all think could make our team better that's been floating around? Because all I've
Keep,
seen is just
I don't know.
superstars and big stuff. I don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
Keegan
any.
Murray.
like a bench shooter at the guard spot.
Yeah,
We're talking
A
about
Keegan
bench
guys,
Murray
shooter
right?
at the
make us
guard
play
spot.
better.
Hey, Yannick B. You there, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah, salute. Salute from France, man.
What's up with
Nice
it,
to
man?
see you all.
Friends in the building.
Yeah, can you all hear me? Is it good?
Yeah, you good, bro. You
We can
good.
hear.
good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick take about John Fox because I feel like we've forgotten that he was in a game 7 not a long time ago. He's been there. He's been the clutch man of the year, and he's been averaging around 30 points a game against Golden State 2 years ago. So he is a real good level type of player. I think he's somewhere where Jalen is really far right now. Of course, Jalen is just in his 4th year. I think Fox is his 7th year, I believe. So, and he understood some stuff that Jalen still try to understand, like the pace, for example. Jalen tried to play with speed all the time. He rely only on athleticism, and I think like he will he will never get to that point. The way I say he doesn't have the IQ, he just does not have the IQ to realize that he needs to hunt mismatches. He needs to not just look for a back door. With Sengun. As soon as the first move doesn't work, then it's 10 pat, or he will hunt some freeze. He will jack up freeze. He's not. He doesn't have a middle game, go in the paint, floater or mid range, and Jaron Fox has all of that. He has all of that. Now, if I had to do a move this year, to me, that would be Cam Johnson. That won't be Jaron Fox. Fox, I will wait for the unrestricted free agency that is, I believe, in 27 for him or 26. I'm not sure, but we'll wait for that. I will see how Jalen Green progresses because he's just 22 years old, so we should not be prisoner of the moment. But still, I think the way it's going, I mean, with Green, we're not losing games, so that's great. But can he go to that next step? I'm really not sure at this point. That's my take.
Hey, now be well, Yannick. I understand you. You know what I'm saying as far as like different players and the Jalen scenario. Yes, Jalen's not there yet to be that guy. Bringing in the Aaron Fox to replace his position, but I think Darren Fox is the point guard of the team, and he's more fit to be in a point guard position, and it will be more comfortable for him playing like a with a guy like Alperson going in our offense is predicated on. But I'm on the stance where I agree with you. You know what I'm saying as far as the Cam Johnson move. That's a move that I'm looking at. That's the guy that I wanted once upon a time in the offseason before Dylan Brooks got here. But we chose Dylan Brooks over him. You know what I'm saying for what Dylan Brooks needs. So if we talking about pulling the plug, we got $40 million worth of trade assets. You pull the plug on those type of moves and you bring in pieces like that because we're in a third place position right now. The West, you could say it's wide open. So we want to see how far we can get. Well, I want to see, and I'm pretty sure the organization want to see how far they can get with the squad that they drafted and that they have. They don't want to just up and just get rid of certain guys for certain guys. If you did what I'm saying, and not seeing what they're capable of in the playoff on their own merit. We seen what De'Aaron Fox capable of. We seen what Jimmy Butler's capable of. Kevin Durant. The list goes on. So with the moves that we're having and where we sit right now, you don't make a significant big trade right now. I don't think you should do that. You should make a move if that's a shooter, a backstream point guard, or something of that nature. Then yeah, we could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah. So to me, definitely we should go for Cam Johnson this year if we do a trade. Before the playoffs, we need to have some guy that can maybe go on the bench. And if Jalen is not performing, then you put it in, and you know that he can defend and he can put some freeze. But we won't fuck up the chemistry of the team before the playoff.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily plug and play. As far you got to find somebody that's willing to trade, right? If Cam Johnson is is willing to stay there and he wants to be there, why would they trade him? So we can talk about some of a team's best player or whatever, second best player, all we want
Come on,
to.
Cam Johnson, ain't he
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah,
block?
I'm sorry, Cam Johnson, right? But
He on the
if
block.
he on the block,
He's on the block.
yeah,
he
Yeah,
they
on
they
the
like
okay.
him.
Warriors wanted to have him,
We
but
talking about
the
Brooklyn, a
Nets
team that
asked
really don't know
for
what the hell they
Kuminga.
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't want to be there. I mean, I know they losing, but try to build a team around that. You can get free agents and attract them to that team. I mean,
If we get
Yeah,
rid of
that's a
Fred, it's
tradable
gonna be
asset,
for
bro.
Ben
They
Simmons, bro. It has to make
right.
sense. Don't nobody
They
want to
gotta
take
get
that.
rid of the money, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
they traded Schroeder. They trying to get rid of all them guys, man. They trying to.
All the money, bro. They feel the bottom out, bro. They feel the bottom out, and they feel
Yeah,
to rebuild.
they're trying to tank it
Anybody
down
who
all
This
the
is a
way.
big
anybody
rebuild.
who making some money for the go, bro, for real.
Yeah, they about to give up Bridges too. Like, oh no, they already gave him up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
already
but
gave him. Yeah.
Cam Johnson and Cam Thomas, bro. Like we can, but I mean,
I think they hold on to
Cam
Cam a little
Thomas
bit.
still on his rookie deal, Reggie.
Yeah,
okay,
they
all right.
hold on to Cam for a little bit longer.
That's who I would want if they gonna move him. Like
Cam
Cam Johnson,
Thomas.
cool, but I mean he like a just a little bit better version of Dylan Brooks, if you ask me.
Who?
Like
Yeah,
Cam
Who?
Johnson. What
but
you
we
you
Who?
can't you
He's
can't put the
better.
ball in Cam Johnson hand and say go. He not
Nah,
that
he a
dude.
shooter. He a
He a
yeah.
3D,
shooter,
bro.
but
Yeah,
that's
but we
what I'm
talking about
saying.
coming off the
Like
See,
bench. If you come
but
off
you
the
know,
bench, that's lovely for us.
But
yeah, but the
if you
thing,
say you want Cam
I just don't,
Johnson,
and you finna pay him. I
we
just
might
feel
as
like
well
you damn
keep
near got the
Cam
same
Whitmore.
player.
yeah, but no, okay, put it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's he gonna play it? Because you got to understand where the bulk of those minutes are gonna come from. Him and Tar, gonna play, practically play the damn in the same position, or 3-4. You know what I mean? like I say, he's not gonna be able to get in. You know, like we need minutes, we need production and shooting at the guard, the 1 or 2 spot off the bench. That's what we hurting at the most. That's what, you know what I'm saying. Another forward that's on off the bench, that's not gonna help us. We need a guard that can shoot off the bench.
Why
That's
why
our
why
weakest.
why do the guard we get have to come off the bench?
What you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's our. I believe that will be a strength for us.
Oh man, come on, man.
I'm
I'm gonna
I'm
ask you a
telling you.
question.
I feel like
Why do the guard have to come off the
I'm being,
bench?
okay, put it like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I believe Jalen and Fred, they're gonna eventually come out they slump. Fred needs to
Oh
Fred
man.
needs to Fred
All
needs
right,
to play
man.
better.
You really
Hold on,
believe
hold
that,
on,
bro?
hold on.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
you know,
man.
but you
Yeah,
got but you got to
bro. I
understand.
believe that too.
But you got to understand. I'm not expecting Jalen just to be a knockdown shooter right now. I'm expecting him to be a better
I
shooter.
don't think he's
I'm
never
expecting.
gonna be that.
But
No,
no,
he a
saying,
scorer.
yeah, he's a
He a
good
scorer. He
shooter,
but
not
the
a
but he
thing
will
is,
knockdown
never be
shooter.
okay,
efficient.
put it like this. You know,
I don't
saying you
think
put it
he'll
like
ever
this.
give us a consistent stat line.
I,
It'll be unfair for him to shoot 40% from the three, bro. He'd be
you,
unguardable. Not
you
real
know, so
shit.
you got to be realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this. If Jalen shot 35 to 36% from three, he'll be just fine. He'll be just fine. I promise you.
Wouldn't even be talking
It's
about the nigga right now.
wouldn't even be fucking. Would
Yeah,
y'all
he'll
wouldn't have
he'll
been
be
complaining?
Anthony
Nah,
Edwards, nigga,
I'm
if he
trying to.
shot
I'm,
30,
I'm,
30,
I'm,
on
that, that,
36%.
that's what
God.
I'm saying.
Not for
That,
real.
Yeah, I agree with that.
dead ass is. But no, I'm saying, but the thing is, it's just he can't be shooting 29, 30% at, you know what I'm saying, on the average. You know what I mean? Him and
Yeah, I
free.
agree.
You
And
know what I'm
not
saying?
only that, Dre, it's the 40 point games one night, then
Yeah,
it's the
and then
9 point
and then
games,
the
then
thing,
the
Yeah.
next night
yeah,
is 20, 28,
that
then the next night is
that's what I'm
14.
saying.
Like that's the
That's it's
inconsistency
the
everybody
consistent.
that's the
It's the consistent.
Hey,
yeah, that's the
But
inconsistency everybody that hold on,
yeah,
it's a consistency everybody that's like that irks it, you know what I'm saying, to our core. Like, come on, Jaden. We need at least 25 every night or 20 every night or some shit. You
I
yeah,
averaging
but
think we're
19.5.
undefeated.
At least
it
20.
got to be shot. He got to get the shots. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this. Fred can't be shooting 18 shots a game like that. Fred need to come down on his
But
shot attempts. Fred got to be
the thing is,
Fred got to be more intentional on when he shoots the ball. It's when he gets his
the thing
shots.
is, if
Can I
That's
ask
what I'm
y'all
if
saying.
something,
Fred
man?
shoots that much, it's because Jalen is not doing his job. If
Oh
Jalen is
man,
doing
he's
his job, Fred will play off ball. But Jalen is not ready to play on ball yet. He will have turnovers. He will not make the right choices every time, and Ime does not want turnover. He doesn't want turnover. He doesn't want the bad plays. So for now, you cannot give Jalen the ball consistently. You just can't, especially against good teams. That's the issue, and that's why Fred is
Yeah, but
tired at the end
if
of
that
every
happens,
single
I
Yannick, if that happens, everybody has to be, you know what I'm saying, involved in what Jalen Green's gravity is as a team. If they know the ball is in his hand, they have to play the way that Jalen Green plays, just like they play the way LP plays. Like Jalen has to be an open knockdown shooter, cutting stuff like that. If he has the ball in his hand, everybody else has to be a pick and roll guy, and the offense has to be spread. Guys have to knock down shots as well because the gravity of driving and kicking it out needs to be, you know what I'm saying, utilized too. And we've seen it happen before. You can say it was a 11 game sample size, all that bullshit, but it is what it is, bro. His gravity is real. It's just the offense needs to be predicated on these
Absolutely.
individuals. Now, when it comes back to
Absolutely.
Ime Udoka, he has to utilize how to maintain both of these tools game and put it together. That's what
hmm
I believe.
And everybody gotta be bought in, bro.
About
To
it,
Facts.
man.
once they settle on a hierarchy, whoever is gonna be that particular night, everybody else gotta be bought into their roles. Fred with that shot jacking shit at times can't be. He gotta be on some shit just like he was in March. Get it to Jalen. Get it to Jalen. You know what I'm saying? He don't like he'll do it for LP. Like when LP cooking, Fred gonna get the ball to LP, bro, every time. So in his pocket where he can do something with it. He gotta be the same way, bro. When both of those guys on the court and Jalen is cooking, Fred gotta be on that shit. He gotta be on some Chris Paul type shit. Chris Paul recognized that's how D Book had such a career year when Chris Paul came there. He got D Book the ball where he wanted it, and when D Book was the most comfortable, bro. and D Book had a career year, and they went the farthest with Chris Paul on the team. And Fred gonna have to really like lock in on that type of. I know he ain't that type of point guard by nature. He
He
more of
trying
a
to get.
scoring,
I
but
can't.
he gonna have to
That's what I'm
realize, bro.
saying, J Dog.
Hey,
I not
I
to cut you
almost
out,
bust
J
out
Dog.
laughing when he compared that
Listen,
Chris Paul, bro.
listen.
Like,
You asking her like a 10-year vet to do that. He's not gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that. That's just
I
not
don't
his
think so
game.
either. I don't think
Well,
so either,
I
bro.
think I
That's
think
not
it's
his
because of
game.
this. I think it's because of this, Terrell. I think it's because of this. He's trying to get paid next year too. He wants
Yeah,
the Rockets to pick up their contract, which we know they not, but he still
right,
want to maintain his value.
right,
He
Nah,
want to
right.
maintain his value going forward. So
For other
whatever he's
teams and
worth,
shit, just
you
in
know what I'm
case.
saying. You're gonna have that gameplay from him where he shot jacking. He
nah,
trying to
man.
we know he ain't making them shots, but in his mind, he like shit. I can make that bit.
Hey,
But
Greenlee.
Fred VanVleet is like a Derek Fisher type point guard, bro. He not a.
God damn.
That's what he. That's what type
exactly.
Nah,
he
he
is.
but
Hey,
Fisher
hey,
like
I
Exactly.
understand. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I
I
agree with
understand.
that.
I understand what J Dog is saying. He not saying be Chris Paul, but understand your team.
No.
Get the young
Right.
guys set up
Right.
as a point
Right.
guard. We know he's
That's
not
what he
that
said.
point guard, but how many point guards like Chris Paul out here walking around? It's a lot of
Right.
Fred VanVleet's walking around.
Right, bro. Now that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying be Chris Paul. I'm
Hey,
saying recognize your players, bro, and recognize when they need the ball and where they need the ball at. It ain't time. Chris Paul only shoot the ball, bro, when he need to shoot the ball. He don't.
facts.
He comes down with the objective is to get the ball into the scorer's hands, bro.
That's a good
And
point,
Fred
J
is,
Dog. That's a good
you know what I'm
point.
saying. And so
Yeah,
Fred gets in his mind sometimes that he that guy, he gonna break the back of the defense and bust the game open, or he gonna make the big shot to get the guys going. Like that's not your role no more, bro. Your
Can I
role
ask
is
you a
more
question after
critical.
that, J Dog?
What'd you
hey,
say,
I'm
what's
gonna
Flo?
ask you a question.
Rondo up
I'm
to?
gonna ask you a question after that. Okay.
No, you
'Cause we
go
want
ahead, go ahead.
We want Fred to kind of like ease in the offense and get him shot. My question is, what does Jalen really like the ball? Like, where is he efficient at? You
Hey,
feel what I'm
I can
saying?
answer that. I
On
can
the
answer
move,
that.
Thank
on the
you.
move, T.
Thank you.
Hey, let me just, because I was going to get in on this, and that's exactly the question that I was going to speak to, okay? I got the secret to Jalen Green. Now, Jalen, if you listening right now, and if Ime, you listening right now, you better pay attention because I'm about to give you the keys to the future, okay? Now, if Jalen wants to be an all-star, he needs to model his game after DeMar DeRozan.
We don't care about being
Come
no
on,
all
bro.
star, bro.
Okay,
We
y'all.
we
Thank
we,
you.
we trying to
Put it
we
Thank
out
trying to
there,
make
bro.
thank
him be consistent for the team, house. That's all we trying to say. We ain't
Yeah,
care about no
yeah,
all
yeah.
star play, none of that, house. We don't care about that
Hey,
right now.
just let me finish. Just let me finish the point because that's not really my point about him being all star. But if Jalen wants to be great, then he needs to model his game after the DeMar DeRozans, the Rip Hamiltons, the 2-point scores. He's got that talent, bro. But stop shooting the 3-pointers. That
He don't
will
have the
never
IQ,
be your
Hoss.
strength ever.
He shooting work from the 2 than the 3.
No,
Hoss,
no, he's
he
not.
don't have
Yeah,
the
No, that's not
IQ.
Yeah,
true.
he
That's
is.
not
Yes,
true.
he
That's
is.
not true.
Hoss,
That's
he
He
don't
not
have
is,
the
bro.
IQ to be like Rip Hamilton and DeRozan. He don't have the footwork. He don't have the coordination. He ain't got that, bro. He ain't got that kind of IQ to do all that.
Hey, Greenleaf, he's shooting 32% from 3. He's shooting
Don't have
49%
an
from
offense.
2.
That's what it is.
What?
What
No,
type
you
of
wrong,
two though?
bro. No.
Layered or mid range? What type of two?
Jalen Green is shooting 32% from 3. He's shooting 49% from 2. Now, if he just
What
focused,
type of two?
if he just focused and practiced his 2-point game, he could be a great player. But
How
he's
many of
Hey,
those
never
are
hey,
going to
house.
outside the
be.
You
paint?
He's
talking
never going
about
to be a
jump
How many of
shots or
those
3-point
are
player.
outside the
layups?
paint, Hoss?
Yeah,
How many
jump
of those
shots
are
or
from
layups,
10
bro.
feet out?
You talking about 2. I told you that shit asinine, bro.
What I'm telling you
The
is he's
layup
never
is
going to
not
be
a
a
mid
3-point player
So,
ever.
but they're putting in his every shot inside of the 3-point line. So that's included in the paint. That's terrible. And he's
No,
not even
that's
shooting
fine. But what I'm
50%.
telling you is that if you get a shot at the rim, that's just as good as a shot at 20 feet out.
But
We
that's not
don't
what you're
think.
saying.
Listen,
Yeah,
Reggie,
he off. He
come on,
off.
Reggie.
This
Listen,
motherfucker, he
in
a
the game
lie.
of
He a
basketball.
lie. You a lie, house. You a
Hoss,
goddamn
Rip
lie. I just put
Hamilton
it up.
never went to the cup like that. He came off screens and shot 18 footers, bro. Jalen
Thank
Green
you.
Yeah.
don't do that.
Hey, Red, hold on,
But
hold on. He
that, but
talking about
that's
he said
a good go.
hey, hold on. What how much he said Jalen Green shoot from the 2?
Man, he said
He
49.
49%.
said 49%.
See,
Nice.
that's what I'm talking about, bro. You can't just put that two from what he shoot from two. Yeah, he's shooting 48.5, but you don't know we talking about jump shots. Jump shots, I got a different stat from that, bro. He's shooting under 30% from jump shots in two. That's why you see the field goal
Bro,
percentage
that's
is
ridiculous,
40%,
man.
dog.
That's fucking terrible.
That's ridiculous,
I'm saying,
man.
like, I gotta keep it real, bro. That's a lot.
Nah, but let me say, Hoss is
No,
wrong. Like, cause his handle is not
can I just
tight.
land the
Hoss,
plane?
Hoss.
Let me just land the plane? You can get in on this, and I know you're supporting me, so I appreciate you. But let me just land the plane on this, okay? But my whole point about 2-point percentage is
Mayday, you had the plane.
what I'm
Mayday.
saying to you is he don't have to settle for 21-foot jump shots. My point is that if you get a shot at the rim, basketball ain't boxing. We don't evaluate you on a pound for pound. If you get a shot at the rim and you make a bucket 3 feet from the rim, that's worth just as much as a 21-foot jumper.
So Hoss, you saying Jalen Green is the problem
bro.
for this team not being number one seed? That's what you're saying?
What I'm saying to you is Jalen can get his shots from two. That don't mean they have to be 21-foot jumpers. What I'm saying is if he can attack the rim more and get his 2-point percent, get his 2-point
So
shots
how
up.
can we be better as a team though? We number 3 in the West. One game out of half a game out of second seed. Hold on. Let me finish answering the question. I'm asking the question, bro. Let me. I ain't even asked you the question yet. My dick bigger than yours. Hold up. So what I'm trying to say is, you trying to say that Jalen Green is the main reason why the team is not a number one seed in the West because it's percentages and the consistency. That's what you're saying, Host?
No, here's what I'm saying. Let's say that Jalen in any particular game shoots 8 threes and he makes 2 of them, right? What I'm saying to you is Jalen's 8 attempts would be more effective if he's attacking the rim, creating driving lane opportunities, getting in the paint, doing those things, rather than just sit behind the 3-point line and jack up threes. That's not his game. It never will be. And he's a more dynamic player. And if he played that way, he could be great. But if for some reason we got the stat nerds in the front office and the emails and the whatever in his ear telling him he got to be a 3-point shooter or he can't play in the league.
Well, that's because
not true, bro.
Well, first of all, that's because they're predicating certain types of certain levels of the offense on the Alper Sengun's. You know what I'm saying? So he has to be a spot up off ball player because of Alper Sengun's gravity and how he's impactful for the game. So if you're asking Jalen Green to be more than a cutter, slash, and a wide open shooter, put the ball in the goddamn hand.
Greenleaf.
Everybody else spread out and do what they got to do.
You got to stop shooting threes. That's
Greenleaf. Check this out, man. Now I really know what Dre be talking about, right? Now I can tell that House don't watch the games, right? Because it's not like he's gonna be. No, House. Look, here's why, man. He can't get He can't get the ball every time and drive to the hole, man. We've seen what that looks like at times when he does it too much.
That's not my point. That's not my point. My point is he got to stop shooting 3-point shots.
Well, what should he do? Because we know what he shouldn't do.
Greenleaf just gave a stat, bro. If he's not in the paint inside the 3-point line, he's shooting 30%, bro.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So what should he do, Hoss? We know he's not supposed to shoot 3-pointers, but I think I forgot the brother's name at the bottom. He was about to say his handle is terrible.
His handle is his handle bad and hello?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Terrell.
His handle bad and he's like a straight. He got the quickest first step in the league, if you ask me. But he just straight line with the ball. Like any defender can stay in front of you like that. He'll be best suited if he plays off the ball and becomes better. I don't need him to be Rip Hamilton, but I need him to come off the ball, come off screens, come off pin downs, and get his shot going because he got the quickest first step. It'll be fast and it'll change the trajectory of where he's going if he just do that one thing. Just do that one thing.
I could support that.
Man, I'm just thinking about the play.
One thing I noticed about Jalen as well is so predictable. Now, I don't mean to criticize Jalen, right? But it's just what I've seen in the game, and I think he can get better at that. I think J-Dog mentioned that point. He's trying to go right all the time, and when the defender now they have the reports on him. So while he's trying to go to one way and the defender is blocking it, then he doesn't know what to do. If he's trying to do the back door and the defenders they know about it. They know that Shengun and him they want to do the backdoor cut. If they cut it, then if you stop him, he's not in the play anymore.
Yeah, man.
So
I remember he had the game ball in his hand with a few seconds left, man. Driving to the hoop, drive under the man. They blocked him out, sealed him out so bad he went under the cup and threw a turnover, bro. Game over, man. He not that dude, but I mean, I'm willing to stick with him until next year, or whatnot, right? So he is what he is, man. I mean, he's inefficient. He not being traded this year, but I mean, he is what he is, bro. I don't see it getting any better.
How you know you're not getting traded? What if Sacramento will call right now and be like, "Hey,
I'm doing it,
Jalen. You doing it?
Doing it."
We can't trade Jalen anyway. He just signed the extension, so he can't be traded into the offseason.
Yeah, that's
What's
crazy.
up, Vic?
Hey, what's good, fellas? Hey, I've been listening in the background for a while, bro, and I want to address something that was stated earlier about the Rockets. Hey, bro, we 18-9, bro. We a half game from the number 2 spot, and we still talking about trading away pieces to get a star player. I want to ask the panel this: when have a team that tried to accelerate their rebuild won a championship or got far in the playoffs? Can anybody answer that question?
When has a team transit or say it again, Vic?
When has a team that tried to accelerate their rebuild got somewhere?
None. Not no big pieces, not no core pieces. They ain't winning.
Exactly. So the team.
I know a team who traded for an all-star, and I know a team traded for an all-star, and they did. The Minnesota Timberwolves. They made were they like the AC one year, got Rudy Gobert, and they
he said
made
went
a
to
run.
the championship though. Did they go to the championship?
Well, he said made a champ. He said push state elevation.
Here's the thing, because I know that's a lot of questions that's coming. You can say that now, but one thing we gotta understand is a team could be on a trajectory and it fall flat immediately. You thinking you're gonna just take your time. Nah, when the iron gotta strike, you gotta strike it. You can't be waiting. Championships don't come like that.
I'm gonna give y'all two scenarios in this era. Minnesota and OKC. What type of moves and trades that they make, and who's still a good team off the trade they make?
OKC is in a much better place. They did make a trade.
Did they make a star level trade though?
Actually, man,
you talking
they
about
got
Josh
rid of a
Giddey?
star.
Nah, you talking about Josh Giddey? You talking about Josh Giddey?
Nah, bro. That was addition by subtraction with that, bro.
All right then.
That's my point.
That's what we got to do. We don't need no exponential big trade because I think
the Milwaukee Bucks added Drew Holiday and ended up winning the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they didn't trade away. They didn't trade away Giannis. They didn't trade away Middleton. They didn't trade away their star players.
Exactly.
But Jalen Green is not a star player. I'm sorry.
He's not second best player, bro.
But y'all want to trade him. They want to trade him for a star level player. So y'all put him on star level player status.
Can I just say this respectfully? Jalen Green is not your second best player. Jalen Green is not your second best player.
Who's that?
He's not. He's not.
I would say your second best player is, and this is going to sound messed up, but I'm going to do it. Hold on. Your second best player actually is either Amen or Tari.
What I just say?
Hey,
House, hold on, y'all. Hey, real quick, House. Reggie, real quick, Red. Hey, House, how much is LP averaging? Real quick out the dome.
I mean, I can't stay.
How much is Jalen averaging off the dome?
I can tell you.
Okay. Can anybody answer that?
Man, they 1 point. They 1 point. Man, they ain't left the point out, bro.
That don't work on me.
They're like 19 points.
Hey, but who?
Yeah, they both 19 points, man.
But Jalen having a bad season, having the most this year.
You shoot the ball badly and you shoot enough shots.
Jalen is having a regular season, like Jalen always has. He's having the same season as his rookie year.
What LP season? What's the LP season like? It's worse than last year.
He missed a lot of shots.
It's worse than last year.
I think we should have expected that. And coming into when you have a good season like that, they got the scouting report. That's because they come with the game.
Nah, I can understand that we were playing, bad, but we playing better as a team. But I'm just saying they talking about who the best player and all this stuff. I didn't want to go down that road, but we talking about inefficiency and stuff. LP numbers ain't really efficient like that.
Nah, he a little inefficient this year too.
He what?
Hey,
No, he's not
I
inefficient.
take the
No,
last.
no,
I'm
no, no,
taking the
no,
last year LP than this
no,
year.
no. You know why? You know why his shooting percentage not 58, 59%, or 48 or 4, I mean,
Why is that,
52,
bro?
53, 54? Because y'all want him taking 3-pointers and all that bullshit now. That's
But he
why.
It's
not
not
doing
just
it
that.
though. He's
No,
still not
no,
doing
it's
it. He
not
missing
that.
layups. He
I
missing
don't
wide
think
open
it's
Hey,
that.
layups.
I don't think it's that.
he,
I still think we can't shoot good
No,
enough, so the
He
the
yeah,
missing
but
wide
patience
open
still not
layups,
there.
bro.
but it's not.
He's
It's not
still
just
pump
on
faking from
Jalen.
the three.
It's not
So
just
that don't
Jalen though
mean shit.
that's missing shots. That's the thing about it. It's the
Hey,
offense.
Greenleaf,
It's
can I just
offense.
say this though?
It's the type of
Hey,
shots he's taking.
Greenleaf, can I just say something though? Alperen Sengun's 11 rebounds and 5 assists is a lot more than Jalen in on those categories.
That's fine. He a big man, but that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? Like I get, like we don't see
We
that.
already settled who the offense running through, who the offense predicated under.
And the lack of having
Why Fred VanVleet averaging more assists than everybody else besides Jalen?
yeah, he averaging one more assist than LP, bro.
No.
And that's
I'm saying
ridiculous.
no.
And that's
Oh, you talking about
ridiculous.
Fred
Fred?
got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ball hitting him
What
more
I'm
than
saying,
anybody.
y'all not understand what I'm saying. What I'm
My
saying
bad.
is Fred. Yeah. What I'm saying is LP. Like we all say, oh, he's the best player. He's the number one option, right? So the offense should run through him, right? So that's just one factor of why certain people numbers aren't what it is. But if it was the other way around, of course Jalen numbers would look differently. You know what I'm saying? Probably more efficiently, because the offense not running through him or predicated on him. That's just one factor. But I don't even give a damn about that. I want them two motherfuckers to figure out together on the same basis.
See, the reason
Hey,
why
but
Fred
Green,
got the ball in his hand all the time because we seen it in the OKC game. Fred be giving up the rock, and can't nobody handle the ball, and they get ripped, and then Fred got to handle the ball again. The only other
Good
person
point,
on the team
Reggie.
that really got handles is Aaron Holiday. Everybody else, they getting stripped, bro, off rip. SGA coming
Jalen
behind,
is
take
not
everything.
strong with the
Fred
ball.
Fred can't go and buy nobody. You know what I'm saying? He starting to reach 30. You know what I'm saying? And he
That's
can't go and buy nobody.
the
It's quick
bottom line
vision
is
out
what
there.
I'm saying to you
Bro,
is
SGA had 4 steals in the first quarter, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like,
hey,
as soon as Jalen get the ball, it's gone, bro.
look,
Like,
I will eventually be proven right on this, but Amon and Tari are the second and third best players on this team.
bro, if you give Armin and Tari the ball in the starting lineup and give them 20, 30 minutes a game and up their usage rate, will you still think they're the best second and third players on the team? Because they're playing
nah,
off the
That's a
bench. They're playing a
hypothetical
different
because you
role,
don't know
bro.
what their numbers gonna look like. Everybody numbers tank when they in the start lineup. Armin
So that's
Thompson
kind
ain't
I
of
gonna
just
be the
hard to
don't know
Armin
how
say.
you
Thompson that
take
we see.
Bari out. I just don't know how you take Bari. Bari is like top
I'm not
five
replacing Dylan
reputation
Brooks
right
over
now.
Armin right now.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
Dylan,
I say Dylan.
Dylan,
Yeah, that's
Dylan
crazy,
playing.
bro. I don't rock with
Second
that.
best player, Jalen Brooks.
Hey, to
Yeah,
be
Dylan
honest,
Brooks is
hey,
our most
I
consistent
want
player.
Amen running the point for Fred if he got his handle tighter. I want
His
Amen
hand.
just running the point.
His handle ain't that. He can't run the point, bro. He can't
Yeah,
against elite point guards. Y'all talking about De'Aaron Fox and SGA
yeah.
and Drew Holiday, bro. They gonna have a field day with that boy. They gonna eat his ass up, boy. He ain't gonna even better get the
Did you
ball
see the
past half court.
charges that comes up when he has the ball for now? I mean, like he has charges because sometimes he's just running, he doesn't really check what's going on. And so you have some charges because of it, so some turnovers. So he cannot have the ball 50% of the time, or even a bit less. It will be too many mistakes for now, but he's very young. I think that's the only thing with the young guys that we have. That's so young, and we're trying to win now, at least to go to the playoff and maybe win the first round. We cannot give the ball to the young guys right now. I know we want to give them reps, okay, against bad team, but against good team, they cannot have the ball because that will be turnovers. Good defenses, that will be turnover. Jalen Green against the top defenses, he averages, I've seen today, 17 points a game. That's not good enough, you know. Top 10 defenses, and then when this is bad defenses, bad defenders, this is 30 points a game. I'm not judging Jalen. I'm just saying he's inconsistent because he's young. He's young, so we cannot expect them to have the ball that much. And then when we will lose game, then we will blame them. He will need some time. So okay, we don't want to trade. We don't want to add new players. Then we need to accept that we have some time. And then sometimes Fred VanVleet will act like he's Steph Curry. we need to wait until they have experience with the playoff.
Yeah, man. I don't think Dylan Brooks get enough love, bro. He can create his own shot as well from that post. I kind of like Dylan working
Low
that
key.
post game.
That turnaround fade he got, low key,
Yeah,
bro. It be buddy. Low key.
yeah,
It's ugly,
yeah.
but it be
He
going
be elbowing the shit out of them. He be elbowing the hell out them boys, bro.
low key. And when he shoot it, he do that second jump. That shit weird. I'm like, what did you? But it be going in though.
Hey, he got that mama
Yeah,
mentality at
man.
time, bro.
If anything, bro, I say Dylan our second best player, bro. If you want to be real about it, he our most consistent
Nah,
player.
hold on, Red. Hold on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
say
look,
most
but his
consistent.
role
Don't say
brings.
second best, dog.
But he
Say
the
most
best
consistent,
defender on
bro.
the team.
Man,
No.
still,
Hear me
man.
out. Hear me
Look
out.
how much crack brain shit he do though when he get on the court sometime.
But he what he brings to the
Come on,
table.
he do the shit like 3 or 4 times a game. Every game, he gonna do something dumb 3 or 4
Bro,
times a game.
But if we
got
didn't have Dylan, we wouldn't bet we'll be at right now. He our best
Bro,
defender.
I'm,
He our
I'm not
best shooter.
disagreeing with you. He really on our team for the mentality that he has, bro. To be honest
So you
with
saying
y'all,
his shooting not he
it's
our
good.
best
It's
shooter, bro.
decent. It's decent. It's
It's
not great, but it's
decent.
decent.
anything he does,
All right, hey, Dylan shooting like what, 38% from the three,
Man,
40,
come
39.
on, bro. Y'all, man,
He decent.
Ain't he playing defense or Red?
bro, he our second best player, bro. Like I know
Chill,
that's a
bro.
tough, that's
Come
a
on,
rough
bro.
take for
Chill
Hey,
out,
y'all.
hey,
man.
Greenleaf, if I could just give broaden the perspective a little bit,
I,
compared to
I think
last year. Hold on, let me say this. Compared to last year, okay, with y'all's record last year, we all know what y'all did last year, right? If you know what the difference is between last year and this year, an 18-9 record, there's 2 reasons, y'all, of the difference between last year and this year.
What's that?
The 2 reasons are number 1, Tari, and number 2, Amen. Those 2 guys are the difference. Everyone else is playing about the same as they did last year. But Tari and Amen are
that's
playing
not
out of
true.
their minds.
No, Jabari is a top 5 rim protector. He did not do that last year. Right now, he's top 5.
I
And
don't.
Barry shooting
I'm
better
sorry.
too.
I'm sorry. He not rebounding like that. I'm sorry.
But Haas, what's
He's
the
not
role? What's their
rebounding, but no,
role?
Yeah,
I say
that's one.
rim
Yeah, that's
protection.
rebounding. He said rim
Haas, they're
protection.
coming off the bench, bro. So like they're like the spark. They change it up. If
But
I'm not saying
they're
I like
coming off the
Ahmed. I
bench.
think Ahmed's
Hold on. Hey,
amazing.
Reg, they're coming off the bench, but they're also playing the closing minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but they're not starting the game, bro.
But
Like it's
they're
different.
playing the closing time, bro.
Not all the time. No, they're not. Not
Yes,
all the
they
time.
are.
No,
Yes,
they're
they
Not all
are.
the
not.
time.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
Not all
not,
the time.
bro.
Bari be closing shit down.
Jabari closes games,
What? Hey,
but
who
Tari and
sealed
Ahmed
who
don't
sealed the
close
deal?
games,
Hey, hold
bro.
on, Red. Hey, Red. Hey, House. Who sealed the deal in that Golden State Warriors game? Who's on the floor? House.
Tell me.
No, I'm asking you. I know.
I didn't watch
I'll
that
tell
game.
you.
Jabari Smith Jr., motherfucker.
Jabari
I
with
He
the
didn't
blocked the
block.
shot.
Yeah,
He was on the court. So
he be on
what
the
we
court,
talking about,
bro.
big time minutes, big time games, man.
Yeah,
He
All right,
Jabari's
out there.
solid,
listen,
bro.
I'm just
He's
telling
solid.
you, they're better
Yeah, he
than
has been in enough.
I never said I hated Jabari. I'm just telling you, Amin and Tari are better than Jabari.
Is that's
Only
I think
Amin. I don't know about Tari.
And they're also better than Jabari on defense. Now, Jabari's not trash.
They're not better shooters. They're not
Hold
better
on one
rim.
second. Hold on one second. Hold
They're
on one
not.
second. Jabari's not trashed on defense, but Amin and Tari are just that good on defense.
bro. You can't say. I mean, if you
Yeah,
was
that's one
coming into the
aspect, bro.
season, you can't say that now, bro. Whenever we have the halfway point, you can't say that, man. That's a rough take, bro. They got different roles, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
Bari, for as
Hey,
young as he is, he's been
you
balling
got a
for
point.
us
Hey,
right now.
like, can I give a quick analogy
Go ahead,
towards
Dre.
like, you
Yeah,
know
go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
Dre.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all remember what's that boy name? Marion Barber for the Cowboys.
yeah, I remember.
He running hard shit. He can run hard shit like that off the bench. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he, you know what I'm saying, breaking tackles, but once you move into that starting that starting lineup, you know what I'm saying, like, he lost that extra pop. It's not saying that Frank Ahmed aren't great players. It's just we need that off the bench because we don't have great scoring offense, you know what I'm saying, a scoring presence in the starters. You know what I mean? You have that bench that gives you that extra. The bench is everything about the bench is supposed to be extra. Whatever you can get from the bench You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We need more rebound. We need to change it. We need to change the pace. We need to change the intensity. We need to slow the ball down. You know what I mean? We need extra. We need to get a stop. That's what the bench is for. And we need those type of players. You know what I mean? It does make us different. But like I said, it's different and it needs to stay different. If you take that out the equation, it drastically changes. You get what
I
I'm saying?
agree, and they
It
don't shoot
drastically
good
changes.
enough to be starters, bro. Like, let's keep it real. They don't shoot good enough consistently to be in a starting lineup, bro.
Mhm.
And the ball handling too is Ahmed can make plays. He has great vision. He's an excellent passer, but his handles is suspect.
I mean, is he
So
though? Is he though, Red?
he's a good passer. He's good. He's above
I mean,
average.
he ain't dropping no assists like that.
Yeah, that's not his role on the team, though. He
And
can
that,
do it. We've seen him do it.
but I'm not gonna put my faith in him being a point guard and being our general
Yeah,
because Fred not working out right now. I'm not doing that.
he gets
He
tunnel
still got to
vision.
get there.
And
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not, he's great. Like, Ahmed is good. He's going to develop. But to
if
say
you
he's our
if
second
you
best
put him
player is
if you
crazy.
start him over Dylan Brooks or Jabbar Smith Jr., are you getting the 3-point shots
No, hell no. We're
from
not
him from
starting
that
him over
position?
them two. Why we?
Are you getting an assist that you can possibly get from Fred that you can get from Ahmed? Like,
No, he should not
so
start
you
over
sit
Jabari
your
and,
stay your ass on
Dylan.
the bench, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tyree Eason too.
Not
Tyree
even
Eason is shooting 31% from the three. He's not finna all of a sudden in the start lineup. He's gonna stoop hellified numbers from the three. No, it don't work like that.
No,
So
when Jabari's open, he makes most of his shots when he's open. And he comes up big sometimes. He makes some good quality shots for us when we come up big. The rebounding, the shit is inconsistent. The shot blocking is cool. The rebound, but I can live with that if he's making shots, which he does. So he's good. Jabari's good. Ahmed and Tari.
I don't know if y'all remember when Jabari was shooting like 25% on open shots, maybe like 6 feet away from the three, wide open, right? Missing 25%. And we, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, hey, it's too early. You gonna get it along. Maybe it's the weight room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jabari. I'm talking about Jabari. Maybe it's the weight room. Maybe it's the whole scheme thing. Get in where you fit in. You don't just ship him to the bench because he's not playing well. And so now all of a sudden he turned the corner on it because guess what? We didn't shift him to the bench. You keep the confidence and build them up, just like Jalen and LP. When they playing funky and shit, they ain't telling like, man, we might don't nobody say trade LP, so that's one thing. But everybody else is trade rumors galore. You know what I'm saying?
If it was up to Hoss, bro, we bench everybody. We bench the whole starting lineup except LP and put Almond.
Oh, it's everybody, Red. That ain't just
Let me
Hoss. That's
clarify.
all the
Let me
motherfuckers.
clarify my position. Let me clarify my position because I have never look. My position has always been this entire season that Jalen and Jabari should start, but that Amen and Tari should play the closing minutes of the fourth quarter, and that's for the most part. That's what Ime has done. He's played Amen and Tari at the end of the game. He has. These guys have been in the game in the closing minutes.
But they also moved Bari to a small ball five.
Right. Yeah, and I got
Defense
no
too.
problem with that. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that.
So, bro, Dylan is the one. If he's like you say, if he's not doing nothing stupid, he's usually the one at the end of games, bro. A lot of times, he's the one that makes a lot of good things happen on both ends of the floor, bro. Like
I agree with that. I
think we got him on a 4-year deal, bro. After that, I think we should give him maybe 1 or 2 more years, max him out, because just like he over earned his money. These first 2 seasons he given us. I mean, this is probably one of the best free agent signings when we look back on this.
He's underrated. He's underrated.
He got a bad.
Hey, you
rep,
know how
bro.
many championship level teams would love to have Dylan Brooks, a three,
Yeah, he's definitely underrated.
guy right now.
He definitely underrated. That's for sure.
And he does a little bit more than just 3-and-D. Like if you watch what he be doing, like he got the midi. He could get to the tween game. He get in the paint. I'm like, bro, hey, I didn't know he had all that. Like, bro.
Hey, Reggie, those Canadians, bro, they can hoop. Look at SGA. Those Canadians, bro, you watch out for them, brother.
Murray.
Man, Dylan can get you 25, like low key. He got 20. What last game he got 28. So
hold on.
He got 28
not
against
on
New
a night
Orleans,
in
bro.
basis. Yeah, but not on a night in basis. Hey, we
no, not on a nightly basis. But I'm saying, like, he can do that.
He
like,
got
it's
off.
not like he's a scrub out there.
Yeah, ain't nobody
I
saying
just
that.
know, I just
No,
know
not like,
that Dylan Brooks can hit the casual three, and he can play defense first. You know what I'm saying? And you
and
don't
he can
get too
take
many of
advantage
those
of a mismatch. He
shooting
can take
30.
advantage
Yeah,
of a mismatch.
he can
And
guard
he ain't
one
got
through
no
four.
ego.
Depending on
You
your five, he can guard that. He
you don't
got
have to
no
run
ego.
plays for him.
You don't have to run plays for him. He just stick to his guns. He make a bucket. He finding a dude he's supposed to guard off the rip, full court. That's the shit that like people don't really recognize and say, "Oh, he playing the right brand of basketball." When you're a defensive minded player, you score a bucket and you already picking up DeJounte Murray, Stephen Curry full court. And now put the ball in their hands, bro, and have to make the other team bring up the ball. Now you got 16, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Get into your offense. Oh, the ball ain't even in Stephen Curry's hands yet, or De'Aaron Fox's hands yet. That's the small shit that you need from a 3-and-D guy. And yeah, most of the time, you're not finna cash in on 3 from Dylan Brooks. That's why I say he gonna be dealing. But when he on. And guess what? He's still playing defense. But we can't control what the ref try to do, get him out of whack and pick up 3 early fouls, and so he have to be seated. Excuse me. And things like that. So that's what we really have with this team. It's just for us to really figure it out. The 3-point shooting, the offense, you know what I'm saying? And really think that's Ime and Fred. That's Ime and Fred right there. Figuring out the offense and knowing your team and everything like that. Because I really think Fred trying to play for a contract next year. It ain't gonna be 40 million, but he trying to make it in about range. But when we get to the playoffs, that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a more analyzation, because regular season is one thing. Regular season is one thing. I don't even think people really not really scared of us right now. I think they scared of our defense, but they're not really worried about us and going into the playoffs until
But
they
Greenlee,
really see
you
us.
got to be enjoying the ride, though, right? You got to
What you
be
mean?
enjoying
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
ride.
You got to, House.
I mean, you guys have a 667 winning percentage. That's damn good.
It's hellified good. So why do we need to talk about trades, House? Why do we
Thank you.
need to do all that, House?
Because
Why you think that?
the reason why is because right as this team is currently constructed, even if you let it grow in the next 2 or 3 years, you will be a very good team for the long term, but you're not going to win a championship with this team unless you make a
I
trade.
don't know that.
All right,
We
yeah.
don't know that. We don't know that. But
Yeah,
I don't know
I
that.
like
think
You know that.
I think it's still premature because we don't know what these guys are like in the playoffs. It's a
thank
good
Lamar
you.
gets better
opportunity.
every year.
It's a good opportunity for us to be a playoff team. People can say, "Oh, I believe y'all could contention team." So now you
No,
think we're a contention team and we need that extra piece, but you don't believe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our guys. But we need to make
If
trades and
we
get contention. That don't make sense to me. So I'll say rock out and move forward after the fact.
if we a 3 or 4 seed heading to playoffs, we sending somebody home that first round.
Hey,
Yeah,
Greenlee,
I'll do that.
you know what would be funny though if y'all just stood pat and kept growing this team, and then the Suns dropped off, and instead of trading those picks, you just used those picks as lottery picks for your own team. Holy shit, you guys
I already
could
said
be
that.
good for 15 years.
Right.
Hey,
Green.
that was
Whenever
my
I
point about the acceleration, bro. When I said Phoenix did the same thing, they tried to
How many?
accelerate
The
their
point is,
rebuild.
how many teams did it that way?
What you mean?
because like we're unique. That's the thing about it. We don't have to. That's the thing. Like that's why I keep trying to say we're in a unique position. We know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. We're doing really well right now, despite having to shoot. You know what I'm saying. Despite, as y'all say, having the number one, number two guy. You know what I'm saying. Despite having our top draft pick not playing well, and our other draft pick not playing at all yet. And we're right where we need to be at number two. You know what I'm saying? Like we're getting better, and we still got draft capital and we got cap space going forward. We're in the perfect place to roll the dice and see where the team go. I don't know why people were even talking about getting rid of Cam just yet. We don't even know what Cam can do yet because
Hey,
he ain't played a lot.
hey, I
Take
have
this
to
You
out.
know what I'm
admit.
saying?
Hey, I have to. Listen. I have to
God.
admit, Andre makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Let me just be clear. I don't think you should make a trade unless the trade actually makes perfect sense. Don't give up the farm for a trade. Andre, right there, what he just said makes a lot of sense. I have to admit.
All right, but let me say this. All right, Vic, Dre, look, how many teams have stood pat and won it besides the Golden State Warriors? How many?
Denver
I mean, how
Nuggets,
many teams?
Milwaukee Bucks.
And
I can
then and
answer it.
then they won
Uh,
two, and then they added to that squad and added
the Bucks.
KD. Oh, hold up, and then they added to that squad and added KD. Then they got lucky as
No,
fuck
you
two
can,
times, and Kyrie and Kevin Love was injured in the
and
finals. So, bro, man, that's one team who stood pat and kept their
Denver
core
yeah,
Nuggets,
guys or whatever.
Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks.
yeah, but like guess what? Thank you. But the thing, you know the thing is like you can really compare the KD situation. You can't because saying like 'cause you gotta look at it like this. They did run into some lucky obstacles because saying Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. But the thing is, they were the arguably the greatest team ever assembled at the time. So they won 73 games. And then on top of that, when you lose to LeBron, they got the second best player in the league. And
Yeah,
like
and you know
saying
what?
they
And you know what happened though?
so
They got
you can't
they got
compare
two
that.
of the greatest
So it's
shooters
like,
all time in NBA history, and we don't have nothing like that. They not
but,
even
but guess
progressing
what?
toward that
But
level
that
right
wasn't
now,
part of
bro.
your question, though, Laro. That wasn't
But
part of your
you
question.
right. I
But
did
you
move the
gotta look at they were
goalpost.
a
I moved the
seasoned team.
goalpost. I did.
Narrow, they
But
were
I
a
said,
seasoned
besides
team,
that
Narrow.
team, what team is stood pack? That's all I'm saying.
Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee
So
Bucks.
okay, see it stood pat.
But
OKC is
they
stood
didn't
pat.
win
Yep.
anything
And
yet,
it
though,
did.
bro.
No,
They haven't
that
won
this
anything
is
yet. They
this
haven't
is
won yet.
But the
that
thing is,
this is about to.
it's not like it's the timeline, Laro. Like saying like you got to look at it. It's saying like the worst thing that OKC did originally was not spending that money to go into the lot into the luxury tax. That was their first big downfall. To saying not keeping James Harden. Saying if they went to luxury tax, you could see what saying what you have with saying saying like it's not a guarantee, but they didn't even try it. Saying to see how far they go. That's when you make
Man,
a mistake like this.
the thing is, you're talking about they drafted 3 Hall of Famers. Of our core 7, how many of those guys look like Hall of Famers, bro?
But wait, Doc, I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
turn
saying?
that
Like
question back around to you.
it's
What
too early to
can y'all hear
tell,
me?
bro. It's too early to tell. Go ahead.
And
You
those
Can y'all,
guys
can,
made it to the NBA Finals together before they could even start talking about getting rid of guys.
But
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But you got to look at the run they went on. Look who they beat to get there. What I'm telling you, they had seasoning. They what I'm saying, they went through the trials and tribulations. They had the losses. What I'm saying? Like so they got put out by the Lakers. They got put out by Dallas. They got put out by the Grizzlies. Then the next year what I'm saying, they beat the Lakers. They what I'm saying, they beat the Grizzlies and they beat Dallas to get to the finals. So what I'm telling you is you can't skip the steps. It's all comes. You got to experience. You got to have talent. You got to get the experience, and you got to get better in the off season. But you know what I'm saying. And then you make marginal moves around your team to get better. But you making these big swings. A lot of teams that miss with them big swings. A
and
lot of teams
to add on that,
after they make the big pieces, they don't come back. Dog.
to add on that,
Go
bro,
ahead, bro.
you give up the pieces you got right now in your picks. You marketing your future for what you think might win, bro. If you bring a star player in, you want to market your future, bro. Look how we got Phoenix right now. Look how we had the Nets last year. They begging for their picks back. You know what I'm saying? The Rockets, if we trade for a big star, they gonna want some picks in return. We gonna market our future, and we gonna be banking on us actually winning the championship, and that might not even happen if we bring somebody in. And now we're gonna be disappointed again with that player, and we ain't got no future.
Thank, thank you.
All
Like I
right,
said,
here,
thank you.
here we
Appreciate
go.
that,
Check
bro.
this out.
And you
Last
spoke for that.
an example. Okay, so you think the Lakers would have been better off right now if they had ink? Because we seen how they playing with New Orleans, and we see
I'm not saying
Randolph,
no.
and we see all those guys that left. We see what's the boy in Washington and whatnot. All those guys is gone, right? If those guys are on there uh, playing with LeBron instead of AD, do you think that they would have won that championship? Hell no. I mean,
No. But
it's
you got to
probably
look what
different.
they had though, bro. Look what they look. All right, okay, Larry. Now, I want you to understand. You have to look at what they had after that. After they got AD, you know what I'm saying? You know what they did? They went and added pieces around them that fit. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the salary cap to do so. And like a lot of players sacrifice those paydays to come to the team. Because you know why? You got the best player in the history of the game, and then you pair him with a moldable defensive player of the year
Second
caliber
best.
type player who go, you can call it what you want, but go James, but I feel you.
Man, hey, they had
No,
LeBron James, bro. We don't have no we don't have hey
but
Jay,
hey,
we don't have no LeBron James on the
thank you.
team to
Thank,
make them moves like
thank
that, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's why I keep
That's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
OKC and
That's what
Minnesota
and
because we on that train. And when I say Minnesota
Yeah.
then they had Dwight
shifted out
Howard too.
Cat,
And then they
when
added Rondo.
when Minnesota shifted out Cat, how they look for them? And when when OKC shifted out Josh Giddey, somebody that it really ain't nothing for them, and you bring in a replaceable piece like that, bro. That's the
Caruso,
movement that
yeah.
we on. We ain't on no LeBron James and Lakers train and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's when if you bring in a KD, oh, I want to play with James Harden again. Now you got to bring James Harden back or some shit. You feel me?
Hey,
And then how
That's
far
gonna
that's gonna
cost
get you, bro?
hey,
That's
so
gonna
you
cost.
think that
You know,
if,
ain't trying to move like that.
so if we just add a shooter over the next 3 years, we gonna be in the Western Conference Finals?
They saying we might be there this year.
not,
We
not
out there right now.
it's not a
A
Hell
small
yeah.
move. A small move ain't gonna hurt you.
but the prospect.
Hey, look at the
Thank you.
Clippers. They gave away Shea to get Paul George because Kawhi won them. What that did for them?
Hmm.
Exit, 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 exit.
You
You
see
know
what I'm
what I'm saying?
saying? So
And then hurt.
I'd rather go with our
It did
homegrown
hurt them.
talent, bro. We got homegrown talent. We can develop.
We
We can
right
do what
there.
we
These
want
kids
to do
just
with it.
learning how to win. These kids are just learning
Exactly.
how to win right now.
Exactly. So you don't try to bring in a star player and try to trade people, bro. That's a 2 or 3 year rental, and we might not win, and our future gone.
Facts.
Although I
Cause
wanted the NBA Cup, I think it was important that we took that loss because it didn't count. You know what I mean? Like it's not playoffs. It wasn't go home. We still got a season to play, but they need to feel that loss so they can work harder. You know what I mean? I think
yeah,
we're gonna see what these boys can do.
the whole atmosphere. You know what I'm saying is what they need to feel, and even though our two guys, Jalen and LP, didn't show up, they didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying it's a test mark because it was a 7 game series. I think they'll show up for two, maybe one, from individually. If the other one don't show up, so that's 4 games right there. If they can show up twice together and then they can win one on their own merit, that's 4 games.
Hey,
You know,
hey,
but
you
depending on
you might get a
matchup,
Barty game.
yeah, hey, and
Can I
Jabbar,
throw that?
how we know Jabbar ain't the
And,
one in the
then
playoff?
can you throw in one more thing too, Green?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like put it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you say we need to let's say we go get a big time player. You understand? So you telling me LP's ready to play 48 minutes of playoff basketball, night in night out in the playoffs? Hell no, right now.
Nope,
Armin,
nope,
is he ready to play 48 minutes of basketball? You know what I'm saying? Because
nope.
that's type of you have to mentally be there and mentally execute, play in, play out. You know what I'm saying? Play, like it's the level of concentration. Our players aren't there yet. So and we understand that. It's the growing pain. You know what I'm saying? We're Jalen ain't there yet. That's fine. But this is the time to prepare yourselves to get to that point for for the future so you can build on. But as now our team ain't constructed for that. Yeah, we do it. We got Fred, we got Dip, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're not alone, they're not gonna win us a playoff a playoff series. Them two alone is not gonna do it. We got to be dependent on our young guys.
If you
And
think
I
about
feel
the
like we need
Orlando
to get to the
Magic last
playoffs.
year, if you
I
think
feel like we
about
need
the
to get to the
Orlando
playoffs to
Magic,
see
it's
what we
kind of the
need.
same.
Hold
Like
on, hold on. What you say,
we
Yanni?
are no shooting. Yeah, if you think about the Orlando Magic, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we kind of the same as them last year. They had no shooting at all. Excellent defense. They got Jalen Suggs over there. They got Banquero. So they have interior presence. They had good defense, but no shooting. What happened? First one exit. So and now who they have? Cadwell Pope. They got the shooter from the Nuggets. So I think that to add some shooting, won't be a bad thing for us. That's what I'm saying. When Alperen Sengun is trying to do his post up because he won't stop doing this, I know you. Everyone wants to. I want Jalen also to be aggressive, but a part of the game is to have Alperen Sengun doing some post ups. We need to have someone that can knock down shots. And I think at the trade deadline, we got the next picks, 2027. if you can add Cam Johnson, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done drafting motherfuckers. I'm done with that shit. I'm done. We top three in the West, and we just need to make a small little tweak to our team, and for guys to knock down shots and get better. And as far as the offense, just be a better team offensively. Yeah, I think we right there knocking at the door. Everybody can see that. I'm just not finna get a league some help because we got young talent. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't getting a rep and things like that. I'm not willing to help the other league out because it don't make sense for us in a 2-year window. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe that we are in a championship level team yet. Yeah, we getting by with the regular season stuff, and that's you know what I'm saying, that's a good thing, bro. That's what we want to see. I'm excited for the Rockets. You know, I'm tired of living in them dark days, and you know, people don't even want to come around no more because we winning now. You feel me? Mad because I snatched ranches. You ain't over here though. You feel me? So what the fuck? Now that we winning, you still don't want to be around and talk basketball. It ain't about if this your favorite team or nothing like that. It's about basketball. Are you paying attention to basketball? Are you paying attention to a certain fanboyism of the NBA? Complaining about ESPN talking about LeBron, but y'all go on everybody's channel when they talking about LeBron. If y'all don't want to talk about LeBron, go to a channel that's not talking about LeBron, talking about actual basketball, talking about another team. You feel me? So I'm not here for all that crying shit, you know, at the end of the day. But when it come back to the Houston Rockets, bro, it's not like we not been saying this. And when we talk about trades, it has to be talked about because they'll talk about it if they were talking about us on ESPN, NBA, whatever network. You feel me? They're not going to be talking about it. When I heard Jeff T talk about the De'Aaron Fox trade, and I heard other Rockets platform talk about the De'Aaron Fox trade, I was like, bro, what the? I said that shit first. Look how far that shit stretched. Our lingo. Look how far that shit stretched when you really pay attention to what people say. Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Oh, y'all can hear me? That type of shit. Get out my face. All that stuff, bro. Like what we say over here with the Rockets, it's gonna carry. They writing articles right now. They jotting right now.
Yeah,
They
they
hold my
really be
channel back
listening.
right now, bro.
They really be listening, man.
They really
Like,
be listening.
they be tapped in,
And
bro.
I'm gonna put it in them niggas' face, bro. I don't give a damn no more, man. Fuck that shit. These niggas
You
getting
can
on my
tell who be
goddamn nerves.
watching, bro. You can tell who be watching. When you be watching other platforms, you can tell, bro. They use certain words like
How I
not
call the
even you,
games, the
like,
play-by-play, bro. Niggas on sound like me, be like me.
yeah.
It's been like this since I first started this shit. So don't come around me like y'all niggas was the ones doing it, nigga. I was the one. Y'all took my flavor. Go ahead, Red. My bad.
Oh, I thought we were still here.
Nah,
Nah, we
I was
good.
just
We
agreeing
here.
with what you were saying, bro. They really be watching like these big networks and corporations, and a lot of the guys that work under them. So if they don't watch, maybe they got their assistants or interns, or you know, like some of the other journalists. They be watching it, and they'll give it to whoever, or jot it in notes down, or some of the smaller platforms that do their own thing independently, but have a pretty big footprint online. They be tapped in too. Uh, you know, like your Jeff Teagues or allegedly or whoever other podcasts, they be tapped in, bro. Like, they be tapped into what the grassroots, like we the grassroots, bro. We really on the ground. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
come on, bro. Hey, these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Locked on Rockets. My boy Jackson Gatlin, he be stealing my shit. These other, you know what I'm saying? Then I look on Twitter, they reiterating certain talking points and things like that. They goofy though, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's perspective and entertainment part of it. But I actually be trying to kick this basketball shit, and these motherfuckers be on the steal shit like they know basketball, bro. Don't want to put a tag on it, man. My niggas be up here cooking. I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about everybody on my panel and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, our conversation is needed. And they take it and run with the shit like they come up with it. All these little peon ass, cold cutting ass white boys and with these podcasts don't know shit about basketball. I'm like, why the While we listen to these dudes, they ain't putting in the work in the field. I'm about to take a break and show y'all straight hooping. So I'm really getting down with this shit with some overseas niggas and all that shit. People who put time in the game, real talk. Cause you can say anything, and people just gonna run with it. But when you say something on some real shit and it's glorified everywhere else because it came from over here, bro, I don't like that shit, dog. And I know what they trying to do: suppress my channel and suppress what I got going on over here because they want to snoop and write and jot and go on with the field with it, but they don't put in that real journalism work. They don't really analyze basketball like that. How the fuck you gonna go up there and say what we've been saying, what I said, and then want praise on it? I'm like, damn, motherfucker ain't saying nothing. But we over here cooking. Now y'all see why I take the backseat certain times. I think I can get away with play-by-play, dropping gems and jewels, and y'all come up here and do this and this and that, and they still do the same motherfucking thing. So stop playing with me over here, bro. Stop playing with me. You keep on, I'm gonna put your name on. I'm gonna start exposing a lot of shit. Screenshots, what we said the night prior, doing live. You ain't finna get away with that bullshit. I'm telling you that right now.
At least they can do is say, I heard on Greenleaf Show. At least they can do.
At least. That's why I say y'all ain't gotta say these niggas' name. You know what I'm saying, Vic? It ain't on no hating shit for me, but they don't go around other people's channels and chats name dropping me when they over here fucking with me on my panel. I open up my channel for y'all. They can go up there and just stare at the camera and say some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because they have access. Like, come on, bro. They don't know what type of access I got. That's why I'm always right, bitch. You feel me? I'm still winning. I don't care about the views and all that shit. I really don't. I would have quit a long time ago. J-Dog was the one that came up to me like, hey, bro, they stealing your shit, man. You need to keep going. I said, all right, bet. Then after that, I start covering the other teams in the playoffs. Boom, 3,000 people in the chat, 1,000, 500 before I even go live, waiting on me to talk basketball. But when I'm on this Rockets lane shit, they know how to angle me. They know how to center me. But I'm gonna get out that shit. But it is what it is. I hate that I had to go back, go into that. You know what I'm saying? That lane real quick. But that's just what it is, bro. I had to get some shit off my chest, bro. Because that shit is ridiculous. Y'all niggas out here stealing, and just like y'all been doing, you colonizing ass motherfuckers, stealing the black man shit and want to run with it like y'all produced the shit. Y'all thought about it. Fuck out of my face.
See, you over here cooking, man. You goddamn cooking.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Well, you didn't brought me out my goddamn slumber, nigga, for real. Yeah, nigga. Stealing,
Yeah.
nigga. Fucking still stealing, nigga. They ain't never stopped stealing. Nah,
Yeah,
real
don't worry
talk,
about it,
though,
man.
man.
You got
Real
a
talk.
dedicated core, loyal fan base here, supporters. You got members, people that super chat, hit the Cash App, tap into every live, like, comment, subscribe, share. So you always got a grassroots with us, man. You good.
Nah, that's right.
I'm just telling you,
And there
bro.
is nothing like this panel.
You put in
There's
that
nothing
work,
like this
bro.
panel. Every day I'm listening to it after the games. Me, for example, I'm listening to your live, and then you guys speaking after your analyze the way you analyze the game. Just after the game, you say your feelings. Really rough, and there's nothing like this model. So anybody can do little podcast after games, but there's nothing like the real fan speaking their hearts during and after the game.
Hey man, I just try to
Nah, that's
keep the
real.
play-by-play because at one point in time I had I had nigga like J-Dog, King, you know what I'm saying? Red, everybody at the J, man, appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? The play-by-play. I couldn't even catch the game, but you know what I'm saying, listen to you, it feel like I was there. So that motivated me to keep going, you know what I'm saying, with the play-by-play. So, you know what I'm saying? But now I really want to do some post-game shit. Cause all these other and another channel I don't want to mention, you know what I'm saying? They don't put in the work like I do. Unless I got 200 people in the chat, now they want to get froggy and jump on the
Go
bitch
live. Go
and go
live and
live
shit.
and feed off of my
Yeah.
gravity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to play that shit. I could really put my foot down and just go 24 hours with this shit. But you know, I got other things to handle. But on that post game shit, oh, most definitely I can cook that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste my time calling play-by-play when everybody, you know what I'm saying, faking the funk, acting like they listening to me and go and come in doing a commercial break or a halftime show just to get your voice heard on some shit. You know what I'm saying? When I said some shit doing the play-by-play, you want to come up here and reiterate what I said? Like, motherfucker, why you don't think I engaged with you? I said that shit, but you don't want to acknowledge it? Okay, cool. Let me move forward. So on this post-game shit, hey, it can go fed, especially in the second half of the season. Especially in the second half of the season. Because we in win time, bro. We the Rockets. We in win time, man. I know people want to, suppress our celebration and want to make us make these asinine moves. Nah, I ain't with that shit, nigga. Rock with Greenleaf. Cause I ain't never put y'all on some down shit. I don't give a fuck who you like. Whether it's LP, Jalen, Jabari, I don't give a damn. We gonna cook them regardless. Because we been the Rockets before them. They just some young bucks. We don't know if they're gonna be here for the long haul. So it's needed. You know what I'm saying? So Jalen, he gonna get that cooking. LP gonna get that cooking, even though y'all niggas scared to talk about LP. Go run to an LP channel. They out there waiting on you. You feel me? And you could just listen to them and smile and go home and feel good about yourself. But when it real gets real, when you break down these dudes' games, saying certain players don't fit with certain players, but you got a certain guys say, hey, they need to coexist. Just like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, just like Jamal Murray and Jokic. The two best players gonna need to work it out and figure it out. Point blank, period. You don't need to trade them, bro. You don't need to move like that. That's what's wrong with the NBA now. Y'all niggas ain't really real fans of y'all team. Y'all fanboys. Y'all want these high-powered, high-caliber players. We don't need that. And we showing y'all we don't need that. Look at the goddamn standings. Look at it. The Dallas Mavericks just went to the goddamn finals and they added a goddamn championship level player, shooter. And they number 4. But we need to make a significant play, a significant move. We ain't got no all-stars. We shouldn't be moving like that for nobody. You know why? Let me put this in y'all face. We moving like that because of LP. Y'all think LP is the all-star player, so we need these people around LP. But LP ain't showed he's an MVP player. He's a top 10, top 5 center yet. Led a team to a playoff. Play without a certain the best player on the team yet. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say we not there yet. When we see that shit in the playoffs, when Jalen bricking from the shits, can't throw a brick into the ocean, LP can't throw a layup, and he's back right there to the basket. If Jabari can't make wide open threes, block shots, help defense, the defense go to shit. Oh yeah, now we talking about something. Now we talking about something. Now we can analyze real basketball because like what they say, Jet out, Reg, regular season don't mean shit. It's about what you do in the playoffs. Right?
Yeah.
So come on, bro. Let's keep that same energy.
Hey, Greenleaf, man. I'm looking at these standings you got on the screen, bro. And out of all the top 10 teams in the West, the number 3 seed, the only one that don't got no all-stars, bro. Everybody's got superstars on their
And they act
team.
like I'm just saying that I'm putting a rabbit on my hat, Vic.
That's crazy, bro. We number 3 and
Everybody.
everybody's got superstars.
Look, from 12
But
to 1.
I want to know how many teams have 6 players averaging double figures, though. You know what I mean? How many spread it around like us? You know, like, and we're not even good assist team yet. We don't even pass the ball right yet. So, I think we're pretty well balanced. And I mean, to be honest, what we're talking about is if Jalen makes 3 more shots a game, he's 26 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we're not even really saying we ain't even talk about nothing. If he hits like 3 more shots a game, um, hey, our team is balling. Like we playing. We just gotta grow. We got 50
That's
more
it.
games to grow.
We gotta grow, bro. We gotta grow. We still growing. Every game is not the same for me. Every game I see something different. Every fucking game. I'm like, okay, yeah, we
Yeah.
play defense, which stays the same. I think that's just the Ime Udoka culture standpoint. But other than that, no. I don't know what the hell Jalen gonna do. I don't know what LP gonna do. If he gonna show up in the first half or the second half, on the third quarter, fourth quarter. I don't know if Dylan Brooks gonna go 0 for 11, 0 for 9 from the 3, or go 8 for 9 from the 3. I don't know. It's something different every goddamn time. That's why I say, but the main dudes that I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, B, is Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Green, and Alper Shingle, because those are the three guys.
That's what I'm looking at.
When Fred Van Vliet is not here, when Dylan Brooks is not here, and you know Uncle Jeff and all those veterans that's not here to really like be in these young guys' ear, are they ready enough to lead these guys in the playoff on their own merit? No, I don't believe it. You can play, you can square with me or not. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're
I
not
mean,
there
they would
yet,
be the
but it's
young.
still time to grow.
They would be the youngest ones to ever do it if they could, right? Like they would be the youngest ones to ever do it
Yeah,
if
I
they
mean
could.
Shea got them to the second round, right? And he was the only one with playoff experience, if I'm not mistaken, right, Mars?
And he like, but
Yeah,
how old
no,
is
that's
he?
a fact, Green. That's a fact. And listen, man, everything Green is saying, Greenleaf is saying, he's spot on. There's something about going along with the process. And as a franchise, when you start to skip steps or try to speed up the process, it hasn't worked in teams' favor for the most part the last 15, 20 years. Let these teams develop, right? I mean, listen, since Green started this live, there's been a lot of negativity on the Rockets, but they're 18-9. And so doesn't that put us in somewhat of a good position? Because if Jalen turns the corner and shoots it well, if Fred starts to shoot it better, you know what I'm saying, and our shooting does get better, then you combine that with the defense. I mean, what are we talking about? Why can't we not make it to the second round or possibly a Western Conference Finals? And so, I mean, let's not trade nobody, bro. I mean, y'all was on here months ago saying trade Jabari, and we were saying be patient. It's okay. He
Be
turned the
patient.
corner, it looks like. So why can't we use the same example for the team as a whole? Listen, certain guys, listen, it's a long season, 82 games. Guys go through shooting slumps. So, but the one thing that's been consistent is that defense. And so I can live with making missed shots. I mean, that's just basketball. Green knows that. Like, we can't control shots going in out the basket unless
Right.
it's just layups and fucking bunnies, per se. But this team can get a lot better as constructed. I don't think always when things aren't going your way, and just real quick, I wouldn't say that things aren't going our way, but we're nitpicking a little bit. Like the first option shouldn't always be let's go trade somebody. No, no, no. Stay put, stay home, get in the room, figure it out. That's what makes good teams good teams. That's what make good players good players. And so, I mean, why are we talking about trade somebody for? The Rockets have enough to get it done and make a deep run this season. This season, I believe that because defense wins championships. Yeah, the ball needs to go into the basket. I get all that, but they're going to be in a lot of games just based off their defense. And so let's pipe down with the trade talks. Be patient, right? I mean, we said earlier this season, Green, that we want to model ourselves after OKC, right?
Yep.
Well, let's do it. I mean, let's do what they did. They were patient. They were patient. And listen, they're still winning games right now without Chet Holmgren
Without Chet.
because of the system and the trust that they have inside those guys. And so, listen, I mean, I know Jalen gets a lot of heat and a lot of negativity. He's going to be all right, right? Listen, what if he is what he is, right? I mean, he'll never be a high, efficient shooter. That's okay. I mean, he can do other things to
Hey,
impact
Mars,
winning.
I don't want to be funny, but
Yeah,
you know how they say, March Madness Jalen, right?
yeah,
And I feel like when you hit that 23 mark, you know what I'm saying, basketball just click different from you from a basketball standpoint, you know what I'm saying? You just when you look at it, everybody hit 23 years old in the NBA, you
that's true.
know what I'm saying? They they,
Yeah,
they take another leap. So Jalen turns 23 in February, right? And we all know March Madness Jalen. After
facts.
March and going on, that's what? Playoffs.
Mm,
So don't you want Jalen in that formation going forward?
But Green,
Uh, I
but
know it's
Green,
not guaranteed. I know it's not guaranteed, but I would want him in that second half season formation.
no, it's not
Oh,
guaranteed, bro. But why does Jalen Green have to be a 25-point scorer a game for this team to
Oh,
be
that's another
elite?
thing, Moss. They said he
He
don't
ain't got
have
to
to
do
be
that.
that. They told
Right. He ain't got to do that.
Elder said he should be an 18 points per game guy. I know he was talking about the efficiency and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
that's still yet to come. But ain't that's what he's doing? He's 19.5 points per
Right.
game this year on
Yeah.
bad shooting, and
Right.
he's not really shot jacking like he was last year.
No, he's not. He's just not making shots at a high clip. But he has taken a back, bro. Listen, he's taking a back seat. He's taking a back seat in this offense, and some of that is him. Some of that is probably Ime. I can only imagine behind closed doors the conversation that's being had with our starting five or just as a whole. But Jalen Green ain't got to be no 25-point per game scorer for this team to succeed. Sometimes less is more. You can impact basketball other than putting the ball in the basket, right?
Facts.
And so he ain't got to be this elite scorer. Because people are hung up on his stats, Green.
They
And
are. They
sometimes
are. They are.
stats don't always tell the full story. You know what I'm
But
saying?
if
It
they
just
want to
doesn't.
talk about a stat though, Mars, they don't. No, nobody talk about the defense. They want to talk about the team defense. But
But not
as
his
far as
defense.
Jalen,
Yeah.
first year,
But
well,
I think
the year before Ime Udoka, right? B Mars. The
Yeah.
year before Ime Udoka, 123, 122 in defense.
That's terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Ime Udoka last year with Jalen Green, 114. That's Devin Booker range. That's Jimmy Butler range. That's
Yeah.
like Donovan Mitchell type of range.
What's this season, Green?
Yeah. Oh,
107.
crazy.
107.
Come on, guys.
Elite.
Come on. He's competing. He's
Come
competing.
on, man.
He's competing on defense. And guess what? That's a direct compliment to the system and to Ime Udoka, who is holding him accountable. Jalen, you having a bad shooting year so far? Get your butt on defense, buddy. Go impact that side of the court. So listen, no player is perfect, right?
guys,
Ain't no
I understand what you're saying, but so yeah, finish your point. You can finish your point. Then
yeah.
I
Ain't
want to
no
say something.
listen, bro. Ain't no Hakeem the Dreams. Ain't no T Max. Ain't no Kobe or MJ's walking through our locker room, right? So listen, our players have flaws. It's okay.
And I
I mean,
think
it's
once
that
they figured it out, Miles,
right.
that
They got
like
flaws, bro. I mean, it is what it is,
if
bro.
you become an all-star, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, we will congratulate you. Represent for H-Town, represent for the
Facts.
Rockets.
Yeah,
But
facts.
that don't need to be. I think Ime Udoka's trying to show you don't need to be an individual all-star player for this team to succeed. This about like flipping the script as far as what the NBA is trying to, produce. I heard somebody say,
Facts.
"Oh, do the NBA need to go back to representing teams instead of players?" You know what I'm saying? Because we look at 1 through 12, and we just say everybody on this list has an all-star, at least two, probably two.
Yeah,
We don't have none, but we playing team, and we playing team basketball,
right.
and we playing defense. How many
Correct.
of them dudes doing that?
Not many of them, bro. Listen, why do you think the Phoenix Suns are number 9, the Kings? I mean, a lot of teams are like under, bro. The Pelicans have star players, and their record ain't impressive. And so again, bro, give me 5 guys who just play basketball the right way over a group of so-called star players who got egos, who got agendas and narratives, bro. And so Ime's right. He's trying to get this team to play basketball. And remember, I kept saying last year, we haven't learned how to play basketball yet. They're playing ball this year. And we still complaining. And guys are still unappreciative of what they see on the court. 18-9, elite defense. Y'all worried about the ball going in the basket. It's a make or miss league. Like, get past that. Get past the offense, right? It starts with defense. Bro, we're good. Be patient. God damn, Giannis. We're good.
Be patient, man.
Be
That's all
patient,
we
bro.
asking for.
Please be patient.
Be patient.
We're good for this year, but if you think about the end goal, what we want to do, we want to win. I know it won't be this year. I know it won't be next year. But if we think some fans, it's just the way it is. They cannot see just the day after. They need to be able to vision if we will be a powerhouse for years, right? And Jalen's job is to put the ball in the basket. That's his job. Okay, it's not to be the greatest defender, wing defender, because it won't be that. It's just to put the ball in the hole. Now, if you think about the playoff, right? I know this year we're not trying to maybe pass the first round. We just want to be in the playoff, right? And then we learn from it, and then in the off season we get better. But if you just think about it, the only thing that is a bit frustrating with Jalen is that if he could just be consistent, I know he's 22 years old, so we should not expect this from him, but you can see sometimes the highs that he can have, you know? If he could be just a bit consistent and not go from 25 to 9, you know, the fund will be less. They won't think about, oh, we should trade him. Oh, somebody could come and be more consistent. It's just that thing. You cannot go from 30 points to 9 points. I don't care that the whole team can defend well. This can make the difference between you winning a game and losing a game.
Mm-hmm.
No,
But
his
I don't
job,
think
bro.
that's how MA looking at it. I don't think that's how
Right.
MA looking
Preach,
at it
J
at
Dog.
all.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead,
I
bro.
think
That's what he's
MA
looking
want
for.
him to be a basketball player.
Yes.
It's not about no freaking numbers. It's about his impact on winning. That's and that 106, 107 defensive rating, bro, is a direct correlation. Like
Yes.
Ma said to MA, bro, that's a testament to his growth as a player. We all if hell under if it was just to put the ball in the hole, he'd probably be more efficient and probably shoot a lot better because he wouldn't be playing as much defense. Defense takes a lot out your legs, bro. You understand what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
And for him to go from a
I agree.
123 to a 107, come on, bro. Like, I
I
mean,
agree with
like
you.
that's astronomical, bro.
Hey, check this out, man. One
I
thing I
agree with
would
you.
say is this:
But some
it's
players
not,
can do both.
All right.
it's nothing wrong. Look, I'm happy with the season so far. I'm elated. It's nothing wrong with pointing out a flaw. If you see a bad chick out there, bad from head to toe, right? But she smiling, she got crooked teeth. I mean, am I gonna see the teeth and forget the teeth crooked? No, bro. What I'm saying is, it's we can have a man. We can go as far as we can go, right? We can go to the first round, second round. Who knows, right? Having a good season, I'm enjoying the ride, right? But all we doing is pointing out bad shooting. What's wrong with that? That's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's
but you're not
nothing wrong with
acknowledging
pointing out a
what.
flaw, bro. We are
But
a
you're
horrible shooting team, and everybody
Yeah.
says we need shooting. So, I mean, come
And
on. I mean,
and yet we still third in the West. Why?
right, exactly.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
and we about two games
That's
out
the
of about
regular season.
we probably about two
All that
games out
don't
of
matter,
seven,
bro.
right?
All that
That's the
Why are
don't
you
matter,
negative,
regular
bro.
Barrow?
season.
Why are you so negative, bro?
Real
Hey,
talk.
Mars, you the last person to come up here and talk about somebody
Why are you
being
so
negative.
negative,
You're
man?
doing a
This
lot
shit's
better this year,
crazy.
bro. I give you
Wow,
that talk. Come on, man.
this is
Come
crazy.
on, bro.
You
Come
Like,
on,
you you
like J
Mars.
you
Dog
Come
done
on,
took
said.
his
man.
you done took his place, nigga.
No,
You
I
done
have. No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't, bro.
yeah.
I thought
Y'all done
J Dog
switched
made the
spot.
best.
Y'all
All I'm
go
doing is
ahead.
pointing
Go
out the
ahead, Ma.
shooting, bro.
Okay.
I thought
Oh,
J
go
Dog
ahead,
made
Ma.
the best argument of the stream possibly so far. It's basketball. Basketball is played two ways, and Homeboy said his job is to score. No, it's not. Jay's job is to play basketball, right? I mean, that's why this new era of all these quote unquote specialists, those teams don't win. Like, I want players who are versatile, right? If the ball's not going in the basket, J Dog, go impact the game somewhere else because tonight
Absolutely.
might not be your night. Hey, Jabbar, go
That's
get
a
me
fact.
15.
Okay,
Dylan, go get
That's
me
a
but,
fact.
12.
but
Sagoon, go get me 20. Hey, Dylan, yeah, you went 5 for 15, but guess what? You got me 2 steals, a block, and you played great defense, right? And sometimes the box score ain't gonna show Jalen Green, you know what I'm saying, switching on pick and rolls, you know,
Right.
fighting through screens. So real basketball fans understand basketball, right? I don't want no
I
goddamn
agree with you.
And
one-dimensional.
it's not
But
just for
I don't
I
want no
Jalen
agree with
Green,
you. But
one-dimensional
man.
players.
it cannot be. It
Hey, hey,
cannot
hey,
be
hey, hey,
for the
Yannick,
whole
real quick,
season.
real quick,
It
friend,
doesn't.
hey, real quick, Yannick. It's not just Jalen Green. It's Alper Sengun too. Ime Udoka
Right.
called Alp first and foremost, and not Alp
I agree with that.
transition his team as far as being an anchor on at the center. Now he still needs to get better, but he did take a leap as far as defense because if you're gonna be out there, it can't just be offense. You have to have some type of defensive awareness, and it's gonna wear you down. It's gonna wear your legs down. It's gonna wear you down mentally because defense is something that needs to be implemented back into the game. Because it's offense shit that's chunking up threes. Yeah, you're gonna need some perimeter defense to stop that bullshit. And then teams gonna realize they need a baddest team, not just a team that's just predicated off shooting up 45 threes. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like defense needs to come back, and Ime Udoka's doing a good job with his players from the 1 through 5 and off the bench as well.
I
But
agree with you. You need
let's
this
also
has been
put it.
championship. But just one thing before the next one carry on, and maybe I didn't explain myself well. Defense wins championship. You need to play defense. I agree with you, but it cannot be the as long as you play defense, it's fine. At some point, we need he is a guard. He needs to score the ball as well.
Yeah, you want to put the ball in the hole,
That makes
but
sense.
but
We, we,
but but
re- we
I,
rely on him. When Fred is not there,
I
what do we
get
do?
I get it. But I think that's what we can get better at as a team. We can get better at that. We seen the team get better as far as like the small size, us being a 3-point threat and things like that. Like I said, we become that without a trade, or if we bring in a trade slightly, not no star level player, we can still get better at that position, at that perimeter. But defense, I don't believe that's going nowhere, because that's what D made Doka preaches. Like Cam Whitmore came out and said, "Oh, all he talk about is defense. He ain't worried about the offense." So I just think going forward, when we transition to the second half of the season and going into after All-Star break, the defense is going to be there, but the offense does need to take another leap, another step. And we still have the tangibles, the guys on our team to take that leap. Because I don't believe we done yet right now. I don't think we done yet.
The goal is to score more points than your opponent. And in the 27 games we didn't play 18 times, we just scored more points than our opponent.
Mm.
I don't give a damn how it's done if we're looking at it from that perspective.
That's a good point, bro. That's actually a great point. That's a great
For
point.
sure.
I mean, all these analytics and fucking my bad, Green, my bad, bro.
No,
All
you
this,
good. You good.
all
I
these.
got it on safety right now.
Okay, yeah, all these Daryl Morey stats that kind of polluted the NBA with all these analytics and points per game and blah blah blah. What he just said is factually correct. I don't care what the stats say. Oh, outscore your opponent, and if you win, you win. Period. That's all I care about. I mean, the Phoenix Suns in late 2000s played no defense, but they're outscoring their guys by damn near 10, 15 points. So who cares? I mean, come on.
Man, we got all this room to grow. I
Yeah,
mean, only what 3.5 games back from the number one seed.
yeah.
Who's to
And
say OKC fall because of some shit? The Denver Nuggets, they found a little no test battle in their little schedule.
hey,
And we just
I
become a
saw
better team.
OKC. I saw OKC go cold from three against the Bucks. They went cold from three too. You think
Mhm.
they needed some shooting?
Like 3 for 30,
Come on,
damn
B.
near, something like that.
Tell
Yeah,
them
it
for
was
real,
crazy.
bro. It
They
happens,
look just
bro.
like us.
Absolutely, it happens. You feel me?
That number one defense didn't stop Milwaukee from making shots.
Shit, nah.
So,
If it ain't your
like
night, bro, it ain't your night.
Yeah, that's all it is, J Dog. I mean, it's just it's an NBA game. Some nights ain't your night. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's a long season, man.
but yeah, man. So we had the almost close to 3 hours, man. I'm gonna go down the line. We can get our shit off real quick, and then we're gonna shut it down, man. Hey B, what you got, man? What you got on your closing statement, B?
All right, man. Hey, good talk, everybody. We done covered every trade scenario known to man and everything going on. But man, I'm looking forward to what we do over these next 3 games. We should, we should beat the hell out these teams. We should exercise some of those demons. Practice on the shooting, practice on the ball movement while we're not playing great teams. Really use these teams to, one, get our standing in the West, lock it in, and then two, just be working on our game. Because man, if we just improve just a little bit here, and if each player just makes 5%, 10% improvement, we're gonna beat the hell out of almost any team in the West. Just little, little improvement. So I'm excited to see what's good.
Already. Hey, Yannick B, what you got, Yannick?
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you all first. It was good to speak to you because I've been listening to you for a long time. I'm happy with where the teams are at the moment. Really happy because it's been a long, long time that we were struggling, years. Uh, and yeah, man, all I hope is that we will, learn from the NBA Cup, even though we don't think about winning the championship right now, of course, but hopefully we will learn from it. We will come strong in the playoff and maybe do a little run, like a good playoff series at least.
Thanks. Hey, hopefully that run is still intact. You know what I'm saying? We get that run going. But it's on them players, you know what I'm saying? It's on them players. Hey, Dre, what you got, Dre?
Shit. I think like I said, we covered up a lot of shit. But I think we'll do better off staying pat, rolling to see what our guys got, and just what I'm saying, work on our players shooting, like getting what I'm saying, actually getting running some sets. You know what I mean? I think that'll help a lot, and I think execution is where we are lacking. And I want to see more Ballman, and I want to see Fred become more of a distributor because it'll only help him in the long run showing that he's adaptable as a veteran who's not just he came league um undersized, under a lot of teams they didn't think much of him. So I think if he started to become more of a floor general and start to learn how to get players developed, he'll get us better, but he'll also produce more money on the free market um um you know scene. So he incentivized to do better. So like I say, man, keep going with us and fuck a trade on the cool. Fuck a big trade. You know,
Betray.
small trade. Yeah. No big sea fishing.
Hey, Mr. Miles, what you got, boss? What you got in your closing statement, Miles?
Yeah, definitely a good panel, good basketball analysis. All I care about is this team continues to compete on defense. That's the foundation of this team. Egos don't get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, just keep doing what you're doing and just get better. You know what I'm saying? Game by game, quarter by quarter. And if we do that and we stay on pace, then I think we'll be just fine. Don't try to skip steps. Don't try to bring in a big name player. Don't entertain no trades. That's going to hinder what we got going on. Small deals, I'm cool with that, but our core guys don't touch it. And you know what I'm saying? Listen, let things play out, right? Too many times teams trade away guys and then you have to rebuild or start all over again. Be patient. Patience is the key here, right? Like this, listen, the Curry, the Durant's, the LeBrons, those guys are done for. The KDs, like they're done. Like this is a young men's game. And we got young legs. We play fast at times. And so we got something brewing here. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Be patient and listen to Ime. Ime knows what he's doing. I can see it. The change is happening. And so but the main thing is continue to buy in defensively, compete on that side of the court. If you do that, you'll give yourself a chance to win in all these games.
Already. Hey, Miles, before you go, Miles, when you coming to H-Town, you say you had a game, or you say you had a game in
Oh,
H
I'll be January. I'll
in
be in
January.
there mid January and then also late February as well.
Hey, man, we got to hit that Papa Do's or something, man. You got to hit me,
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man. Yeah, so if
You
you
hit
guys
me last year when you was, when
I
I think it
did.
was the year before that when
I
we
did.
was playing Toronto, but I
Yeah.
was busy at the time.
It's
But
all
yeah,
good,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
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 so just real quick, if you don't mind, when I
yeah.
come out there, so you J Dog, because J Dog's cool as hell, and you guys let me know what your schedule's looking like, and what I'll do is, what I'm saying, my treat, bro. I'll buy the tickets if you guys can just make time and come. If that's cool, I'll
Are
get
you trying to go
everything.
to the game?
Of course, I mean
Oh, okay,
that's why I'm
okay.
going out
Yeah, if
there.
you trying to go to the game, yeah, we'll pull up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
so
if it's
yeah,
on
so
you,
we'll
Ma, I
talk
said
Greek.
you Mr. Wagyu, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I just said, bro.
Nah, I
I
got
just said
I'm
it's
fucking with
good,
you,
bro.
right?
It's good. Hey, hold on, just real quick,
Nah, real
Greek.
shit.
Did you see me in Memphis with Herm?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Go to my channel, check my video, bro. I flew to Memphis for the Kings and Grizzlies game, and Herm met me at the game. Check it out, bro.
Mars,
It's on my channel.
I'm subscribed to you, but sometimes like I'm subscribed to Ticket, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes his shit don't pop up until like 2 days later.
Okay.
Say, oh, Ticket
Okay.
dropped the video, or such dropped the video. I'm like, no, that was 2 days old.
No worries,
So
bro. It's all good.
yeah, if it ain't live or some shit, yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna check
Yeah.
it out for sure.
Check me out, man. But you guys have a good evening, man. Have a
All right,
good evening.
Mr. Mars, salute to you,
Salute,
bro.
salute, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, Vic. Oh no, not Vic. Hey, who I'm missing? Am I missing Vic? Hey, Vic, what you got, Vic?
Hey man, respect to everybody, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
love everybody text. I love everybody passion for the Rockets. Even reading the chat, man. Everybody got some gems they believe is good for the Rockets. Just keep y'all passion, bro. We coming. We here. We gonna be there. Just stay the course. And if you can, Green. I know Mars already left, but send me Mars YouTube so I can subscribe to him as well.
Oh, Mars YouTube. It's his name. Time out with Mr. Mars. Just type that in. Time out with Mr. Mars. He
That's
think
a
he
bit.
can cook some steaks and shit, but I man, I ain't.
That's a
Hey,
bit,
and
bro. Much
Mars,
love.
you gotta get that seafood. You gotta get that crab ball right, man. You gotta look like some dirty water, bro. It can't look clear. You know what I'm saying? So just to give you some takes on that cooking, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
Man.
I'm fucking with Mars. But it's time out with Mr. Mars, Vic. Time out with Mr. Mars.
Already.
Who I got up next? Hey, Laro.
Narrow. Yeah.
Laro.
Hey, yo, check this out. Well, I think I agree with a lot of takes. I disagree with some, but one thing I do know is all these tradable assets that we have just falling off the books. It's not going to stay the same. So, We gonna use that probably to get a shooter. I mean, I don't want to go for names, but those assets are there for a reason, and Phil Stone will be a damn fool if he just let all that go for nothing at the end of the season. So I'm gonna stand on that, and we'll see how that goes. We got till February sometime or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, whenever the trade deadline is, we'll see what happens, man. But you know, who knows if the shooting gets better up until the trade deadline, it might not happen. But I don't see us standing pat just because the math don't work with us standing pat like we are right now. It don't work. No team is going to just let that slide off the books and not get anything for it.
So
So,
you saying like we should make some type of move
I mean,
regardless?
for that fact alone, we're gonna make a move
Yeah.
because no GM gonna let that just fall off and don't recoup anything for it. Now, of course, you don't want to get rid of Steven Adams. I don't believe, if we making the playoff push, because like somebody said earlier, LP not paying 48 minutes a night in the playoffs. So I think we'll keep Steven Adams. But as far as everything else, some guys getting moved around and we need to shoot. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
all right.
I think they should, you know what I'm saying, do something about, the $40 million expiring contracts. If you want to do something with it, you know what I'm saying, Laro, and make a push, make a move. I don't know if to stand pat as far as what we have right now. Like, even if we go into the off season in the sunset, them numbers gonna come off the books regardless of whether they're here or not here. Aaron Holiday probably wasn't gonna be here unless we revisited and brought him back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, guys like Aaron Holiday, who's one of our best shooters. You know what I'm saying? The contracts, expiring contracts, Jock Landale, Jay Sean Tate, Jeff Green, those are going to be implicated in, as far as like trades and stuff like that. Now, if it come like Raphael Stone already stood on business saying we ain't trading none of the cores and things like that. And just to look at this right here, where he says the Rockets, well, he said by February, the Houston Rockets will have up to $45 million in tradable assets without touching their core seven, Fred VanVleet or Dylan Brooks. All these salaries are either expiring or non-guaranteed or team options. Like, that's a good scenario for the next team if we trade them, and that's a good scenario for us because we don't have this money on books going to the offseason when we just read up Jalen and LP. Then you're thinking about Fred. Then, you're thinking about other pieces, Jabari being re-signed, Tyree Easons. Are you gonna let them play out the rest of the year, or are you gonna re-up them just like you did Jalen Green and LP? Are they gonna take lesser deals than what they think they worth, or they feel like they can go to another team? So if they disgruntled, of course the Rockets gonna get rid of them because they disgruntled. Now, if they have a mutual agreement as far as like, okay, yeah, Cam, Tyrese, and not even Armin Thompson, because I'm not even thinking about him right now. With Jabari Smith Jr., you're gonna take a lesser deal for the team to be intact because we have the leverage of doing that, just like other teams don't. We can keep our pieces together, but y'all have to be acceptable and keep our deals, you know what I'm saying, leveled up. But hey, J Dog, what's up, J Dog? What you got, J
What up?
Dog?
What
What
up?
you
What
got?
up? Yeah, man. Everybody had some hell of a points tonight, man. Real good stream, real good, clear stream, bro. Wasn't no back and forth arguing. It was everybody let everybody get their points out, man, and rebuttal accordingly, man. And I like that. I like them clean streams, bro. But and I think it get convoluted. The message get convoluted at times when we can't really hear each other and the people can't really hear us like they need to, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta keep that in mind when you're trying to talk over somebody, bro. Like it makes the stream sound real distorted, bro. We want to kind of stay away from that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but now on the Rockets though, hey man, I definitely think we should stay pat. You know what I mean? You let the core, grow. You look like we're gonna be a playoff team this year. You really gonna see what you got. Come, we're getting down to it and down the stretch and playoff time and how these guys look in the playoffs, bro. You got a core seven, you know what I mean? And this will give you a true trajectory in where we going and while we youngsters, especially the three you named, Jalen, LP, and Jabari, on who can be that guy to step up and be, the lead dog or the assisted dog or whatever, what I'm saying, in the playoffs, bro, when the lights are the brightest. So um I wouldn't make no major moves at the trade deadline. I would do something around the edges with some players that you're probably not going to bring back anyway, like Laro was saying. But far as me trying to do something major, trade Fred or now this team got chemistry, bro. And you start taking away your point guard, regardless of how bad he shoot, they still got chemistry. Only thing we doing bad is shooting. We're not turning the ball over at a high clip. These guys play for one another for the most part. You try to make a big name move, bro, and move Fred in some pieces and bring a big time player in here. That mesh might not be seamless like you think it's gonna be, bro. It might not never come together. You feel me? And I'm not willing to risk that and draft picks for a guy that you think might help you win, bro. Because I don't see them type of players in the league like it used to be, bro. Where you put him on the team, it's plug and play, and they're gonna take you to that next level, bro. You feel me? So with that being said, Green, man, we in a good position. We work hard to get to this position we're in, and we're ahead of schedule. Why would you want to shake it up right now?
Right.
So, I land on that, bro.
And just trade scenarios alone, because I'm pretty sure these players got their ears to whatever's going on as far as social media and as far as media. You know what I'm saying? So they got their ears to and they don't need to hear, oh, could I be traded? That fucks up
Right,
their mindset with the team.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as what we got going on, we right behind OKC as far as what we trying to do as far as our young core guys that we drafted and trying to elevate. And you don't want to knock them off their mental. You know what I'm saying? We already putting pressure on them as far as being a consistent shooter and consistent playmaker and a consistent just overall player in general. You know what I'm saying? I started lineup first, but at the end of the day, we still have one of the top 5 starting lineups in the league. Without the consistencies, without the 3-point making, without the Fred VanVleet's contract standards, all that. So I just feel like if we just stay patient with it, be smart with it, don't make no extraordinary moves as far as these political big names, things like that. The Aaron Fox scenario, I know a lot of people talking about it from yours, truly exclusive. You know what I'm saying? As far as that talking point, but it's just a talking point. That's all it is. So at the end of the day, y'all stay tuned, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, new subscribers on the stream. YouTube, stop bullshitting, stop playing with me.
Hey, Green.
For real.
What up?
Hey, I was trying to say, hey, I'm gonna finally be back home in Houston, Christmas. Like, I get back in town like Tuesday. I'm gonna be out there till like maybe Sunday. So shit,
You gonna be out you?
yeah. Like I said, I ain't been home like a year and a half. Take care of business. But yeah, I'll be home. So shit.
How long
Wake
you gonna
up.
be home? How long you gonna be in this business for?
Shit. We gonna probably get on the road like noon Tuesday. So to
No,
Sunday,
I'm
I'll be
saying. So, oh, you gonna be here till Sunday?
yeah, I'll be out there to Sunday. So shit. Wake up.
Okay. Bet that. Hey man, we gotta hit up Papa Do's or something, man. I got your number, Joy. You know what I'm saying? I got your number.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
I can
just
hit
hit me
you.
up something like that.
Miles talking
All
about
right,
paying the fee. Hey,
all right,
nah,
shit. I don't know frisky whiskey now. Hey.
Miles talking about paying for everything. All right, Ma. But
Yeah.
nah, man. Hey, Dre, yeah, I'm trying to get in touch with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that this week coming up is gonna be, what I'm saying, hectic for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially, with the family, things like that and shit. Basketball wise, Rockets wise. Who we play next week? We play back-to-back
I
games.
ain't
I think
even
it's
seen
Sacramento, not Sacramento. Who we play? I think it's Charlotte and somebody else. Somebody
Chicago. I think Chicago.
is it Chicago?
I think we got Chicago coming up.
Okay.
Charlotte, Chicago. I think
So yeah, this
we're gonna
weekend,
replay Philly.
this week, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying, past the holidays, you know what I'm saying. So when Christmas? What day is Christmas on?
On Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so
Okay, Wednesday.
yeah, hump day Wednesday. But yeah, Dre, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the stream, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. Y'all hit that like button as you walk out the door. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button if you want to donate to the channel. I accept everything from $1 to $100. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Hit that Cash App $. It's Greenleaf. You got PayPal. It's in the PayPal super chat. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button. Hey man, y'all keep it safe out there for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? And be easy, man. It's real out there in them streets. Be careful. Be safe. It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.